hardest,
as did
all the Bills' second stringers. They were trying hard. And by the way, there were definitely some first stringers out there, too. The Dallas Cowboys got a good one. Don't let the urge to sing along to that catchy tune distract you from that truck drifting towards your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers available class executive advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you. And Hyundai has over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006 because Hyundai's always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025. We end this show with my annual hot take. I absolutely do not like One Shining Moment. I think it's it's a dated song.
Oh, we love
it. The concept is totally dated. It used to be chock filled with big moments in the NCAA tournament that you don't forget from the first round. Not anymore.
Well, you're saying that because there aren't any big moments? Or?
There are some. Listen, my Michigan Wolverines made the Sweet 16, so this is not an anti-Michigan Wolverine
you'll be in it.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Just real quick.
I just don't like it. It's like one shining portal. It says, I don't know, one shining portal.
One shining portal. One shining portal.
That's what they should call it now. One shining portal.
Doesn't have quite ring to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're gonna have the Maryland coach's farewell speech saying, "Move on, turn the page." Well, that's a shining moment, right?
Wow.
Send it to Luther Vandross, everybody. And now suddenly it's all great, especially when it happens after midnight because the game doesn't tip till 9 o'clock.
I wish we could send it to Luther.
Problem.
Rest in peace.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little Chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, it's Caleb with Stroud's Marine. Boating season is here, and at Stroud's Marine we're stocked up with over 20,000 pre-owned parts. We've got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Speaking of outboards, we will buy your old ones. And as always, our mission is to save you money and get you back out on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
If you missed Pirate Radio Live, you missed.
Rajay Harris joining us. What was it like being with those guys for, I'm not going to say one final time, I'm sure y'all will reunite, but being a part of that group one more time, that had to be pretty cool.
It was bittersweet, man. That last breakdown at the end of Pro Day, man, really got me because that's going to be the last time that group right there is going to be on the field with each other. But
right.
Like you said, it's not going to be our last time linking up or hanging out or anything like that, so ain't going to get too sad about it, but man, that group was special.
Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Doug Henry of Greenville is looking for your trade-in and your business. Doug Henry of Greenville is right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial, and always right on the price and looking to beat every offer out there. Bring in any offer from CarMax, and they will beat it by $500. Just bring it in and you won't be disappointed. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily, and you can always check them out online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Doug Henry, right on the corner and right on the price.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day, or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Voliva with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
UBE and PirateWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed.
New cornerbacks coach at East Carolina is Teron Williams. What are some of the things that you really want to do in your room moving forward with spring practice?
I just want to 1% better every day, and whatever the focus of that is. If we're talking pad level, if we're talking eyes, if we're talking stance, whatever it is that we want to get better from one day to the next, then that's the deal that we want to focus on.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Hey now.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett.
Hey.
And we got left side.
Strong side.
He's like an Incredible Hulk when the temperature goes up. He gets angry.
You don't want to make me warmer. It was just such a fresh of breath air.
Well said, John.
You need to write a song called Super.
He's a great communicator.
Got a little taco meat on my chest.
Good to see you too, Clip. And to all the discount people that have replaced the people I knew here at Pirate Radio.
Wow.
Welcome.
Wow.
Discount Chandler, discount Big Dog.
Big Dog really shrunk.
Anthony Santander.
If it wasn't funny, then let's blame it on the duck.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. And you can find us at Pirate Radio TV. We are on YouTube. Give us a like, a subscribe. The subscriber numbers continue to rise. Let's get to 5K. What do we say? Go make some hay down by the bay. Give us a like and a subscribe on Pirate Radio TV. We got a lot of guests to get to on today's show, including Ellerbe coming up in hour number 1, as we'll talk all things ECU athletics. Rough weekend at Clark LeClaire Stadium. We will dissect that during today's show. Brian Bailey joins us coming up in hour number 2. He had Daryl Roberts, ECU receivers coach, on his program earlier today. We'll talk a little Pirate football. Little Pirate baseball and national championship coming up tonight on WNCT Channel 9 and right here on Pirate Radio as the Houston Cougars. If you went to bed early, you might think Duke's playing tonight. No, it's Houston taking on the Florida Gators. We'll talk a lot about that coming up on today's program. Brian Bailey joins us to talk about it. Zach Maskavich, our old buddy, will join us from San Antonio. He is covering the game for WESH in Orlando, Florida, covering the Gators. And we'll talk to Zach from the Alamo coming up later on in today's show. And Justin Hardy joins us as well. Duke collapsed the other night. Unfortunately, I'll ask Justin about a couple of collapses. The Falcons in the Super Bowl and East Carolina against UCF in the Hail Mary game and what he remembers about those two. Ugly memories for Pirate fans and for Justin Hardy, who experienced both of those things. I got all that coming up on today's program. Shirley Rhodes is here. We've got intern Hayden here. We've got intern Will here. We got J-Bone, Jared Watkins. Hey, Jared.
Hey.
And we got left side.
Strong side.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Good.
Enjoying this decent weather before it gets cold tomorrow for game day here in Greenville.
Looks like it's about to rain.
I tell you what, I'm going to let you say it.
We really need this.
We need this.
We need it.
My goodness, dude. It's dry. The pollen.
Thank goodness.
Not good.
Yeah, I think the pollen has got me and everybody else.
I don't know. My Allegra seemed to have kick in a little bit here. I'm feeling pretty good.
Hey, can I get one of them?
I ain't got it on me. I ain't holding, son.
You don't keep it on you?
No.
Chat Gang is alive and well on this Monday. Steve Hill says, I'm
sorry. All right.
Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
PJ says, hello. Hello, PJ.
Hello.
Cass says, hope everybody's having a good day. Well, that's nice, Cass.
Hope you are, Kaz.
Yeah. I would love for, I know it's not going to happen. I would love for everyone in the world to have a good day.
It's possible.
Everybody?
It's not possible.
Well, through Christ, all things are possible. So write that down.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. But, like, I don't want to get into it.
You hope everybody has a good day?
Yeah.
Even, like, evil people in the world?
Yeah, because if evil people have good days, then maybe they'll realize, like,
I just had a good day.
I wasn't angry or evil today. Maybe I should not be evil.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So I want everybody to have a good day. But it's not going to happen.
Well, that makes you a good person, and at least you can look at yourself in the mirror.
I think I'm a very empathetic person.
What does that mean?
Keyword pathetic.
Okay, nice.
I have empathy. I care about others and their well-being.
Yeah.
Now, what am I willing to do to help someone? Not much.
Yeah, I'm like 60% empathetic.
I just kind of hope that everybody's well off and good. You know?
You're not going to do anything about it.
Nah, probably not. Because I got my own crap to worry about, you know?
Yeah.
We're all kind of focused on our own thing.
Yeah. The only thing you can do is just hope. Hope that everybody has a good day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got a lot of hope for you people. And for myself, Jamie says, wish I had cashed out my Duke bet. Next time I'll hedge a little bit on the other team. A lesson learned. Hey, I did 0 hedging the other night. And my hedges are trimmed just fine. Thank you very much. Because the Houston Cougars are still alive. Now, I am hedging tonight. I've got a hedge planned. A hedge fund, if you will, for tonight's game. Because I have basically like 8+ units that I could win with Houston win tonight.
Dang.
Wow.
But what I've done is, I don't want to get into this. This is boring. But basically, I have Florida 5.5 as well, plus 5.5. So so I'm going to win something either way.
Right.
But if Houston wins by 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5,
you're sitting pretty.
Yeah. I'm raking all the chips.
Man.
I'm raking all the chips in. So thank you, Houston. I'm in a good spot for tonight.
What a great game the other night. It's just phenomenal.
I don't remember looking at a game mouth agape at the end of it
Like, what
Yeah.
the hell just happened?
I was grinning ear to ear.
Yeah.
It was a ball.
Yeah. I could not believe it. And it was
I cannot believe it.
It was a Houston 3. It was a steal. It was a dunk. It was a missed free throw over the back. Like, everything just had, like, dominoes kept falling down. All for Houston.
If Todd Graffinini was the voice of the Duke Blue Devils, he would be saying,
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
But it happened.
Yeah.
It happened. And it'll be Houston and Florida coming up tonight.
They were up 14 points. And they were going to do what they've been doing all tournament, and that was win by double digits. And instead, they're going home back to Durham. And Kelvin Sampson has a chance to win a national title for the Houston Cougars and win you some money.
I want to talk to Sampson. What's that from, Jarrett? It seemed like you'd be a big half-baked guy. Great.
No, I haven't seen that in a while. But
Samson Simpson, I stick to my story. Jamie says, is Florida a blue blood basketball program?
No.
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 Please, everybody be quiet.
No. But a darn good one.
Back-to-back national champion?
Yes.
Okay.
No matter how fast or slowly you say that, it's true.
I was unsure about that.
Back-to-back.
Back-to-back national champs?
yeah, and they have Steph Curry on their team, I hear.
Man, Walter Clayton Jr. Studley.
Whose point should I take tonight?
Clayton Jr.
Will. Let's bring in Will.
Come on, Will.
Hey, I had a little, I gave y'all a bad parlay last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I hit my 3-pointer parlay this weekend with Sharp, Cryer, and Flag.
Nice.
So, sorry about last week.
It's all good.
Will, first of all, how you feeling about tonight's game?
Good. I'm glad Houston came out on the right end of it. I figured, I think I said it, if they can just keep afloat until there's like 5 minutes left and then start making their push to get back in front, that's how they would have to win.
As far as players go, props, what are you looking at for tonight?
I think you just ride the hot hand with Emmanuel Sharp. He's had a really good tournament. And
Who was not great for a lot of that night, but came on big late.
At the end, which is, I think I said that too. You could have a situation where in a short span he hits 2 threes and you only need 3. So as long as he hits one early.
You're saying I think I said that, but
I'm pretty sure I did.
That just clicked because when you said that the other day, I was like, what a weird thing to say. I think you even said like he might make a couple of late threes or something.
Right.
Which,
I think I said.
I think I said.
I don't remember.
I think I said.
I don't remember for sure, but I do believe that I said if they keep it close late, Emmanuel Sharp is going to start taking shots. A lot of them.
Sharp, what, 3 threes?
Yeah.
What is that?
And then for Florida,
Points.
Alex Condon.
Yeah.
And because
he was shaky the other night.
He's going to have a lower line because of that. And
Yeah.
Houston's game plan is going to be essentially to, try and eliminate the bigs, but they're going to really try to eliminate the guards. And I think they're going to get a lot of paint touches early in the game so Florida can try to establish a tempo. And I think Condon, he'll probably just play the most minutes. So I think he'll be a beneficiary of that.
Is Condon a big white?
Yeah.
Foreign born?
Aussie.
He's not. Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how they introduced him.
When Will gets older and gets engaged to a girl, he's going to say, I think I asked you to marry me. I think I said that.
I think I love you. But what am I so afraid of? He's from Perth, Australia.
Australia, mate.
Well, throw another shrimp on the Barbie. I just saw Brian Windhorst, and I chuckled to myself for multiple reasons. He's a funny-looking guy, but also because I had a thought. I am Rajay Harris's Brian Windhorst.
Okay.
What?
So, Brian Windhorst is where he is because of LeBron, right? Like,
I mean,
he was LeBron's
yeah.
personal.
No, yeah. That is correct.
Yeah.
That is factual.
So if Rajay goes to the pros, I'm just going to follow him where he goes.
Okay.
And be his personal reporter. And I'm going to be Brian Windhorst.
No, why did he say that?
And I'm just going to like ride Rajay's coattails.
Is Malika Andrews that tall, or is Brian Windhorst just that short?
Brian Andrews?
Brian Windhorst is not tall.
He's round.
Well, I didn't ask if he was. I know he's not tall, but is he that short? Or
He's Humpty Dumpty personified.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, why did he sit on that wall?
And you know what? I have a similar build.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're a little taller than that.
I am to Rajay Harris what Brian Windhorst is to LeBron James. And one day, Rajay could be calling me a clown on Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
I'm just imagining that happening.
I'm on NFL Live because Rajay just won his second MVP. And, like, I have a spot.
You're up there with Randy Moss.
That sounds like the life.
Yeah. So I'm right. I'm
because really you don't have to have any success. You just have to have a good relationship with Rajay.
It's not what you know.
It's who you know.
Yeah. Right now I know him.
Yeah. And we know you, so maybe we can ride your coattails.
Yeah. Y'all can be in my entourage.
Nice.
Turtle. The other guys. Eric. E. I can call you Jay.
Jay.
I'll call you. What's another word for a turtle?
Tortoise.
Tortoise.
Yeah.
You're a tortoise. Terrapin. All right. Anybody want to talk about ECU baseball?
I kind of knew we were doomed from the start.
Oh, did you? Y'all know a lot of stuff. He knew everything was going to happen Saturday.
I mean, from the start, I was like,
dusted.
Once Ethan Norby left the mound, it's like, all right, that's probably the best we're getting pitching wise. So
yeah, I watched maybe 3 or 4 combined minutes this weekend, and it was when I went to go pick up my lemon pepper wings from
TB's
Tiebreaker.
Breaker.
Everything was going good. Ethan Norby cruising along, and then 3-run home run?
Yeah.
Followed by a solo shot?
Yeah.
That's what I witnessed with my eyeballs.
Something
strange.
Something strange here, and I tell you what's strange. East Carolina getting swept at home in conference for the first time since 2018. The first time, I believe, since the Bryant series back in 2022. But a common denominator from this weekend, I feel like, was Florida Atlantic getting up early and punching us in the face and setting the tone early.
Which wasn't really the case yesterday, though.
I didn't watch yesterday's game at all.
All right.
So it didn't matter. It didn't count.
Yeah, it never happened.
There was only 2 games played in my eyes this weekend.
What was more shocking? What left you more mouth agape?
Saturday.
Run rule or sweep?
Run rule.
Yeah.
Run rule.
That was like man, what are we witnessing here?
Yeah. I don't know. It was just a lot of sloppy baseball, especially in the infield. Like, I mean, Walker Barron's been great behind the plate, but like diving for that like pop-up bunt was just uncharacteristic and just disgusting baseball.
And basketball.
And basketball, yeah.
And you said that Cliff Godwin commented on the mistakes made.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the things that really stood out in his opening statement was like, I told the guys that if you don't believe, don't show up tomorrow. And I don't think he thinks that a lot of the guys on that team believe that they can.
How many guys showed up today?
I haven't received word yet.
What if only like 4 guys showed up? I mean, then what would we do?
If somebody like took him literal.
Get like some club team guys or something. Have open tryouts.
Club team pitcher threw a no-hitter yesterday.
Yeah.
But who cares? It's club baseball.
I do. I mean, I don't care, but I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I mean, good for him. But meh. What'd y'all think about the series?
I thought it was not good.
Ugly.
I thought it was not good. Jamie says, look. So he's about to say something important. Yeah. Because he said, look.
Did he say listen?
No, he just said, look.
Okay.
So he's like breaking it down, brass tacks here. Like, no more BS. Look.
And that's just like in that email. Think. It's a powerful word.
Yeah.
It makes you
look.
Yeah.
Losing is one thing. Get run ruled at home is unacceptable.
Oh, there's that word.
So we will not accept that.
We're protesting this game.
Yep. It is unacceptable. I will not accept it. And like Chandler did not accept yesterday's game.
I didn't
because
I didn't watch it.
It didn't happen. To him, that game is unacceptable. That's not on his record.
Was the game on Plus yesterday? Was it even aired?
I believe so, and I want to say it was the radio because somebody I believe said Coach O was on the call.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a simulcast.
Yeah,
if you will.
Coach O, nice seeing him. I mean,
did he call you Jarrett?
Yeah.
Oh, that feels good.
You got to get him to call you.
I mean, it's to the point now. Like when he's walking from the booth to like the little area where we set up.
Yeah.
He'll walk up, and be like, "Now, how do you get on base?" I was like, "That's a base hit, coach." He's like, "All right," and then he'll just.
You know the next step. So every time I see Coach O, we talk Redskins, Commanders.
Yeah.
The next step is him, like realizing you're a Raiders fan because he likes talking football. He'll say, "Now, Jarrett, what are y'all gonna do in the draft this year?"
No,
that's when it gets next level.
That's when we'll start. Going to do. I mean, they'll have to be like, "Hey, game's over. Like, y'all need to do your interviews because I'll talk his ear off when it comes to that."
Love talking football. Jamie has filed the protest. He says so. Unacceptable on Saturday. Eric said, "Hey, Clip, no worries about last week's parlay. Enjoying today's show from a cardboard box. Happy betting." See, that's what I'm talking about. That's some Inky Johnson stuff right there. Make the most out of your situation. Be positive.
We just saw a lady.
If you're in a cardboard box, make that cardboard box the best cardboard box.
We just saw a lady with a cardboard box earlier. Maybe she was taking it to Eric.
Maybe Eric was in that box. Is Eric in the box?
It's Eric in the box.
You telling me Eric's in that box?
What's in the box?
Eric.
Yeah, no, you got to make the best out of your living situations.
Out of all situations. Shout out Honey Baby.
Shout out, hey, the Honey Baby play of the night, man.
Jeff Nadeau able to get his Honey Baby.
A Chanel bag.
Honey Baby?
Shout out Honey Baby.
Oh, Chandler went here for that show. It didn't happen. That show is unacceptable.
Yeah,
Jeff said if Houston beat Duke
5.5 plus 5.5,
he'd be able to get his honey
baby.
And you quote
his Honey Baby he's been seeing lately. I think that's what he said.
Honey Baby,
a Chanel bag.
And thankfully the Honey Baby play of the night hit because I got no play from my Honey Baby that night.
Oh
no!
What a shame.
His Honey Baby.
Hold up. You got a Honey Baby?
No.
You don't?
Not a Honey Baby. That's a Nadeau thing.
What do you got?
You know, just running around, having fun.
Running around?
Sweet young lass.
What do you got? Running around?
Running around.
Okay.
Having fun.
All right. Are you blushing or do you like a lobster because you were in the sun all day yesterday?
I was in the sun all day yesterday.
You were.
And I'd rather you not judge me for my skin tone.
I don't know if I'm judging you per se. I am recognizing that you look like a freak. I'm not judging you.
I mean,
it's pretty noticeable, dude.
Yeah, that's just a mistake on my part. I was on the field getting the video of them running out of the dugout for the ball game to start, and I saw Brad Pruitt just spraying sunscreen on himself, and I'm like, look at this guy, like can't handle a little can't handle a little sunlight, dude.
Soft.
And it turns out I am.
Give me one of these. Show me your forearms.
Oh, pale white.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I mean, look at
does it hurt?
If you were to like slap it, yeah.
Oh yeah.
When I was carrying my Bojangles in here, the heat hit my skin, and it was painful, very painful.
Oh man, hail to the Redskins. All right, let's take a break. Alex said we need a big dog Photoshop job of you and Windhorst and Braun and Rajay Harris. Now, why would Rajay say that? Dude, I want to be. Y'all got to tag. Yeah, you gotta get a guy. Hey, Holton. I mean, maybe Holton could be my ticket.
I'd probably ride the coattails of one of these baseball fellas.
Is it too late to get Jaquan McMillan?
Yeah, have fun.
Mike P said, I'm tougher than the literal sun. J-Bo.
Dude, it was cloudy for like most of the game yesterday. I don't even know how I got this.
Sometimes you act older than the moon plus the sun. To borrow a line from Riff Raff.
Mike P says, forearm check, Eagles honky check.
Honky check.
Honky check. Saw Coach Hudd at the baseball game on Saturday.
Saw him yesterday as well.
What a freakazoid. I like when Hud says freakazoid. That guy's a freakazoid.
What a freakazoid.
It's a good word.
Cheese ball. We'll take a break, come back. Ellerbe joins us. A lot more to go. Pirate Radio Live, fun Monday show. Back with you after this.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Chico's Mexican restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $9.99. Plus Wednesdays means all Mexican imports for just $2.99. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas for only $9.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
I'm Morgan Ehlers here with Brian Cook. He's the comptroller with Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. If you're looking for a vehicle just at the low end of the price scale, you can get that. And if you're looking for a high-end vehicle, you can get that late model, high-quality car, truck, SUV, basically for anybody at any price range.
That's right. We communicate with people all the time looking for something like that, and we stay in contact and find the exact vehicle that they want to fit their needs.
Greenville Motor Company and the new Greenville Auto World. Go online at driveherenow.com.
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Have you tried the new boneless wings from Wings Over Greenville? That's right, Wings Over has all new boneless wings. These juicy, crunchy boneless wings are available in any of their 17 bold flavors, from sweet and tangy to fiery hot. Every craving is covered. And just like in February, Wings Over Greenville is giving you 10% off your entire order when you use the code PIRATE25 online or in the app. Wings Over is open for lunch every day and is open until 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Visit wingsover.com today and soar into flavor with their new boneless wings. Wings Over Greenville. They deliver.
Ready for a home makeover? Bostic Sugg Furniture's new and now collection has the freshest styles you've been dreaming of. Store-wide savings on fashion-forward looks and styles for your living room, dining room, and bedroom. Hundreds of items in stock. Or let our team help you build a custom piece just for you. Plus, 6 months special financing and local delivery for just $19.37. Sleep better with over 30 models of brand name mattresses to choose from and up to 48 months special financing. Now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Rhonda with Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. We are super excited about the Pirate baseball team. Russell's has a long history of dressing Pirate fans, both men and women, and we have a lot of new purple and gold in the store right now from popular brands like Johnny O, Peter Millar, Duckhead, and Gentile. Our attention to every detail means personal service and in-house alterations. We look forward to serving you, our Pirate friends and customers, at Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are here. The pilot can't steer?
No, Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
That's worse.
Jimmy John's new hot sandwiches are finally here.
Get ready for a crispier, crunchier, meltier, gooier Jimmy John's experience. Toasted sandwiches are here. Try the brand new toasted category or get any sandwich in the favorites category toasted to golden perfection. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson and online at jimmyjohns.com. Go Pirates!
This is Holton Ahlers. Join me for the Holton Ahlers Show every week right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
There's local politics, bud.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at AtlanticWireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates. You can kick off your week with us on Monday nights. Test your sports trivia knowledge with Clip Brock on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You can enjoy acoustic nights featuring some local talent. On Thursdays, it's Singo and karaoke. And, of course, on the weekends, it's the best live music every Saturday and Sunday. And this month, they're excited to team up with Wine and Design for 2 special events. On April 13th and the 17th, they'll host Paint and Sip Night. For more details and to stay up to date with all the fun, check them out on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll see you at the Buck. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, Paint and Sip Night. Jared used to drink a lot of paint when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're delicious paint chips.
We will be at the Buck tonight for some sports trivia while we watch the NCAA championship game. Quick bracket update as Ellerbe joins us. Hello, Ellerbe.
What up, Clipper?
Well, I thought I was up, but much like Jim Morrison, Mac McCarthy, a backdoor man, snuck in from the back door. He had Florida. Yeah, we need the sad March Madness music because Clip Rock will not be your bracket champion. If Houston wins, it'll be Mac McCarthy winning it all. If Florida wins,
call Gator.
Intern Hayden will be our bracket challenge champion. Now, Hayden had Duke, but she did have Florida. Florida in the final game. Hayden, you will be watching tonight, pulling for the Gators.
I'll be pulling for them. I don't want Houston to win, obviously.
You could win a $100 gift card to 5th Street Hardware.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Tell my friends we'll go out.
Oh, wow. Take your friends
treat.
out.
Yeah.
Which one of your friends around here are you taking?
We did talk about the interns maybe going.
Oh, a little turn party.
I don't like
turn some more turns.
What's it like to have friends?
Turn them all into turns.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it get annoying sometimes, though?
Yeah, sometimes I go home and I don't want to talk to nobody. I just kind of want to get in my room.
That's pretty much me every day.
Yeah.
All right. Coach Mack, we'll talk to him tomorrow. He could be crowned our champion as well.
Where am I at? Am I in the running?
You're tied with me.
I'm just glad we're no longer tied.
Come on, man.
No, Boner is now tied with Patrick Mason, Jenny, and Chandler. Ellerbe in 10th.
Top 10 finish.
Hunter Ellerbe ahead of Bryson West.
Yes.
He'll take that. Shirley Rhodes in 9th.
I am shocked by West finishing last.
I thought it was his year. Really did.
It seemed like he was due.
All right. So there is that.
Hayden or Coach Mack?
Our 2 finest basketball analysts.
Mm-hmm. Will you be here tomorrow, Hayden?
Normally I don't come in on Tuesdays, but I will be at baseball tomorrow.
Okay. We'll be, there we go. You can celebrate your championship moment out at Clark LeClaire.
Have a big speech prepared.
Okay,
I think you're throwing out the first pitch.
Yes.
I think I could do that. I really do think I could throw out the
Go to the Pirate Radio tailgate in the jungle and do a tailgate report with Chanman if the Gators are victorious.
I will do that.
Yeah,
I've probably asked you, this is one of my first questions when we welcome on new interns to the air. What is your sports background? Did you play sports growing up? What was your answer to that?
I played soccer, softball, and I did cheer. I did competitive cheer, though.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah. You have a cheer physique. I don't see you playing much basketball.
No, but I wouldn't mind to play basketball.
You wouldn't mind. Okay. Good answer.
Can you play basketball?
I don't think I'm bad. I think I'd do fine with it.
Do you think you could be
Have you ever
Do you play?
I mean, like, I played a little bit before at church. Like, some nights we got there and play.
Here's my question. Can you shoot a 3-point shot?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Okay.
Maybe means no.
Because if we're going to do the 3-point challenge again this summer, we might have to drag Hayden out here.
Hayden will be a part of it.
Definitely would try my hardest.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
I want to see you shoot one, and I want to see intern Grayson shoot one.
I like that.
See if y'all can hit one. All right. Ellerbe, rough weekend for the Pirates.
Yeah, did not go so great over at Clark LeClaire Stadium. The one loss on Friday was tough. Hoping they were going to bounce back. We had a fun time out at Pirate Fest, and by the time things were wrapping up down there, I was going to head out to Clark LeClaire Stadium, but things were a little out of hand on Saturday. Sunday just didn't go the same. Just they were there. They were doing. Dixon Williams smoked that home run. That was fun. And
Braxton Trammell would won.
Yeah, and the wind was. The wind was gusting out there. I know our buddies, ECU Jungle and our buddy Josh. They lost the TV due to the wind.
Oh, really?
And so it was a little chaotic. But FAU came to town and hey, look, swept the Pirates. Now it's bounce back week, hopefully for ECU. In a big way, as they get one more home game on Tuesday against the Wolfpack, which is always big, and then head to Charlotte, see what they can do. So the Pirates go from first to third place in the standings. So it's see what they can do this week.
Speaking of Josh, got a tweet yesterday, and man, I hope everything turned out okay. But there was another fire on Wimbledon Drive, and
that's where all that smoke was coming from.
For those that don't recall. Great moment in Pirate Radio history. There was like
a brush fire,
smoke in the air covering multiple counties. I think it was Eastern North Carolina, Virginia, and it was one of those where like visibility was affected, breathing was affected outside. And Chandler, I think, came on the air that day and reported that was a brush
fire.
A brush fire on Wimbledon Drive.
I had heard that, and I think there actually
fire.
I think there actually was one that day, but
there was, but it had nothing to do with 48 counties being affected. and Chandler,
I don't know if that's true. Wimbledon Drive is no longer because there was a lot of smoke.
But
and where there's smoke, there's fire.
There's fire. Josh did tweet that out yesterday.
That was funny.
Great moments in Pirate Radio history. Maybe we can get an update on that if you drive by on the way to the Buck tonight.
Looks like Jabo may have been close to the fire over there.
Yeah, Wimbledon Drive.
Yeah, I kissed the sun this weekend.
Not so much up here, just more down here.
I was wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
Your arms are red.
You are a professional.
Yeah. Next time, maybe not so much. I'll try to even it out.
Yeah, maybe go tank top next game.
I think I was telling Hayden that on Friday. Might have had to break out the tank top, but that just involves a lot of.
We need a Pirate Radio tank top.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Hayden.
How Pirate Fest go?
Pirate Fest was fun. It was a great crowd. A lot of people asking about Clip and Shirley at Pirate Fest when they were coming up to the Pirate Radio table. A lot of people said they knew Chandler, the sales guy. And they're like, who's the new guy? What's his name? The third guy on the show now. And I said, who, J-Bone? Yes. I like him too.
Boner.
So, people were giving you the thumbs up, but appreciate everybody that came out to Pirate Fest. We got rid of a lot of cool swag out there, met a lot of fun people, and I think everybody had a really good time. The weather was obviously very cooperative. I mean, it's kind of funny. It seems like Free Boot Friday weather the last couple of years, not so good. Pirate Fest weather the last few years has been phenomenal. So certainly a cool thing down on Town Commons. And it was locked and loaded. And a lot of people, I think, did both. Came to Pirate Fest, went out to the ECU baseball game.
Yeah.
So it was a beautiful Saturday in Eastern North Carolina. Just one of those cool festivals. So I'm glad they were able to get it rocking and rolling on the Town Commons. Had a great lineup of entertainment. I was able to hear a lot of that from where we were set up. So lots of good things.
A lot of people were out there, and I'm glad that they moved it down to the Town Common area.
Yeah, I like that.
So there's just a lot more room to roam, and a lot more vendors can get out there. But yeah, I had a great time, and great seeing a lot of people that I knew. And then Cooper Greer, that was the only act I was able to see. But I heard all the acts were great. The Embers were out there, and
what was
Captain Mike?
Captain Mike was the
Jimmy Buffett
tribute. Jimmy Buffett, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The cannons they kept firing off there, and then the cannon at the Dagon Jungle. They both still get me every time. Like occasionally I'll prepare myself for, and I was out there long enough at Pirate Fest, and I was like, but I didn't know the Canon schedule, but it was kind of behind us. It would give me a good little jump each time, and then I got
Brian Bailey'd you?
I got cannoned a couple times Friday and Sunday when I was out at Clark LeClaire, but I don't mind it because that means the Pirates have scored a run. But I just got to get on my P's and Q's a little bit better for Tuesday night. Hopefully that thing's going off a lot.
Big one against NC State. Can right some wrongs and get people back on board.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you lose 3 in front of your fans, it's good to go ahead to exit town with a W, and especially over the Wolfpack would be fantastic as well.
Any idea who will get the start on the hump tomorrow? Sean Jenkins, maybe.
Well, I was thinking Sean Jenkins, but then they threw him at the end of the game yesterday.
He didn't
Oh,
watch
true. So that didn't happen. So
there
maybe
was a game yesterday?
Yeah, there was a game.
Chandler was covering the fire.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be one of 3. Sean Jenkins, Lance Williams, or Jackson DiLorenzo.
Cool deal.
All right.
Lance.
So if you're putting your money on one, J-Bone, where are you going?
I go Lance.
Lance?
Yeah.
Why? Just so you can say Lance?
No.
What is that reference?
Tropic Thunder.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. But no, he didn't pitch. Well, maybe he did pitch yesterday. I don't know.
Don't ask me.
Were you watching the game yesterday?
No, he I think he threw for 2 outs.
I feel like I'm surrounded by Jameis Winstons in here.
Who pitched yesterday?
It's a long weekend, man.
Long weekend. Man, I talked to Sam Danka after the scrimmage on Friday, and those are up on our social media pages, Pirate Radio TV on YouTube as well. But Sam Danka was asking where you were. So add that to the list of people asking where Clip Brock was.
Yesterday's pitchers, Brad Pruitt, Ethan Young, Lance Williams pitched the third of an inning, Sean Jenkins 2 innings.
Okay. Yeah. Lance or Sean?
Lance threw 10 pitches.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He could pitch. Sam Danka an early candidate for ECU football mouthpiece?
Yes.
For 2025?
And I asked Blake Harrell about that. Like, did he take the Deontay Johnson role? Because
he's got a big personality.
Oh, yeah. Like, he was talking junk to the other coaches the other day. Like, he got in front of Ryan McManus and was like, I'm coming for you. So, but he's definitely
like Booker T?
Yeah. I thought about that when I said that. But, no, he does a lot of talking on the football field.
Yeah, because, Rajay, kind of face of the program before that, Holton Ahlers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who's the
vocal guy?
Who are the offensive guys? I mean,
Anthony Smith.
Yeah, maybe. Marlon Gunn is a good interview. Like, he's not, like, super boisterous, but when we had him on, he's got a solid sense of humor. He's not scared to talk, but he's not super jovial either.
Fast fact about Marlon Gunn, loves to roller skate.
Really?
He was at the Rajay autograph signing we had at Shimmer, and he was like, yeah, I think I'm going to head out and go to Raleigh here in a little bit and go roller skating. I was like, really? I was like,
did not think I'd hear that sentence.
And then I got him, I was like, there's a place in Chocowinity. He's like, oh, wow. So I think he may have gone to Chocowinity to do some roller skate, but he showed me some videos on his phone. Man's a smooth runner, smoother roller skater. Let me tell you, he was. I felt like I was getting vibes. I wish I was like having my inner gold member, wanted to like to roller skate with him, like I could actually do it. But he was smooth. He was doing the backwards. I mean, he was like,
good Lord,
all sorts of things. So really cool stuff. So when we get a Marlon Gunn opportunity,
oh for sure,
ask him about his roller skating moves. Favorite song to roller skate to.
Good question. Ellerbe, question for you. Will we be making any more Norby shirts for Shimmer?
I think what is left at the shop is what's printed for right now.
Okay.
So.
All right. There you go. Alex says, in Bones' defense, I didn't have sunscreen at the Wake game last year. The game hadn't even started yet, and I was like, oh, no, I'm in trouble. The wonderful lady behind me hooked me up with some sunscreen. So next time, Bone, if you are without sunscreen, I'm sure there'd be a fan out there.
Like a sponge or a mooch or something.
I know, but, would you rather be like that?
Yeah, I mean.
You're one of these tough guys. Like,
I'm
hey,
not a tough guy.
I don't want to ask for any of your, I don't want your freaking handouts. I'd rather just be burned.
I don't know.
Rather die of skin cancer.
Okay.
That's what tough
You're like
guys
the third person to say that to me. That's not what I want to hear right now with bad sunburn.
Get some sunscreen, man.
You look great. Is that what you want to hear?
Yeah, that is what I want to hear. Nice Alan Jackson shirt, Jarrett.
Hey, when that thing sets in though, and you're nice and
Yeah,
tan,
you gotta get a good base in the early spring, late spring.
you are based up. That's for sure. All right, we need to take another break.
All right, boys, got to bounce. Great
See
show.
ya.
Still got Justin Hardy. What else you got on tap?
Remember our old redhead friend Zach Maskavich?
Yes.
He will be at the game tonight in San Antonio. He'll join us from the Alamo.
How long's the national anthem going to be?
I was just about to say I'm gonna time his segment.
Good
Beat
point,
me to
Ellerbe.
it.
Very good, Ellerbe.
Yes.
We'll talk to Zach. He is covering the Gators, so we'll get a Florida Houston update. Also, Brian Bailey joining us on the show, Justin Hardy. All of that still to come, and your comments. Back with you after this.
Go Gator.
The date is set, and the time is now to make plans to join us for the Greenville's Art Bowl of the Year on Saturday, April 26th at the Hilton. The Greenville Museum of Art invites you to its premiere event featuring live music from Trainwreck, fine dining, dancing, and auctions. For tickets and more information, go to gmoa.org/art-ball. Join the celebration.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
This is Dr. Josiah Duke from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's that time for a joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Tired of the same old gym routine? Rebel Fitness is here to change the game. Whether you're throwing punches, kicking it in kickboxing, or mastering MMA, we bring the heat with specialized group classes that make fitness feel like a fight you actually want to win. At Rebel Fitness, we're not just about lifting weights, we're about lifting spirits. Join a community of badasses who are rebelling against the norm and crushing their fitness goals. Sweat, lift, move, fuel, fight for a healthier, happier you. Rebel Fitness, where fitness meets fun. Join the movement today. Visit us at 3700 Charles Boulevard or visit rebelfitnessnc.com.
The Rick House is Eastern North Carolina's premier restaurant and bourbon authority. Jefferson's, Basil Hayden, Woodford Reserve, and a Midwinter Night's Dram are just a few of the incredible bourbon options. The Rick House features the very best steaks and fresh, made-from-scratch pastas. The Rick House can host your corporate event or special parties in the 3,000-square-foot banquet hall. Join the Rick House for Sunday brunch from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for the wine tastings on the last Friday of every month. The Rick House.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Pirate Radio.
It's never like the same stuff you hear every morning or like every afternoon on talk shows.
Your locally owned, locally operated radio station.
There's always new content.
That's the way I like it.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Vacation spots are right here in our very own backyard. Take a trip to a state park and enjoy traditional camping, RV space, and also air conditioning cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi. If you're by a lake, be sure to check out the opportunities to rent a canoe or kayak and get on the water. For your next adventure is right around the corner. For more information, please visit ncparks.gov. And Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month. Or you can make a one-time donation and GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now, back in with Clip.
All right. Thank you, Hayden. Got Will, got Shirley Rhodes, got Jared Watkins. I was going to call you something else.
What's that? No, go ahead, say it.
Can I say? Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not going to say that, but Chandler's here.
In the building.
In the building.
In the building.
Be rad in the house.
So, what did you gather from football on Friday?
The defense looks pretty good. And the offense, what?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying. But no, I will say, and I'm glad we talked to Sam Danka, because Sam Danka is all over the football field, and he's going to be not just that vocal guy, but that guy that's going to be all around the football, making plays. And I need tomorrow to remind myself to take a roster out there, print a roster out and take it out there, because there's a lot of new guys out there, and even guys that are returning from last year that changed their numbers. So Anthony Smith's 9 now. But
Montgomery's 7, right?
And London Montgomery went from 34 to 7. But
okay,
yeah. But so we talked to Anthony Smith, and we asked. He was asked by somebody in the scrum, who is a guy that is really like kind of locking you down right now, and he mentioned Jordy, and I have to look him up, but he's one of the transfers at cornerback, and he said that he is competing very well against him.
Is he combating?
He's being competitive and not combative.
And right now it is Garcia and
Jita.
And Jita. Raheem Jita.
Number 2.
You said Jordy?
Jordy.
All right.
Jordy Lowry, transfer corner from Western
Carolina.
Good call, Will. Somebody to keep an eye on. All right. Everybody in good spirits. You talked.
Blake Harrell did say there was a big jump of improvement from last Friday's scrimmage to this past Friday's scrimmage. He said that he didn't like. I think I asked.
Oh, he was pissed last Friday.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey," because I asked him what was the energy level like now with it being full pads, and he was like, "Not enough." And but he was a lot more content with the way the guys practiced on this past Friday.
Way too early look at ECU football. What record would you be content with?
7-5.
7-5.
I'll take 6-6.
Ooh, man.
I don't know. I like to be above 500.
Well, we'd all love to be.
And you can go over 500 with a bowl win.
Oh.
Or you can go below 500 with a bowl loss.
Oh, nice tennis match we got going here. We got freaking Nadal and Federer right in front of my eyes. Is that Roger Federer? So the non-conference schedule, tough one, I reckon, for us at NC State, BYU. How do we feel about the Coastal game? That's a big game. That's a swing game, folks.
I'd like it better if it was at home.
Yeah.
Coastal's lost a lot of talent to the portal too.
Who hasn't, honestly, though?
But I mean, like
Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean we don't lose many, but
even though
Whoa.
What do you mean?
Whoa, are you weeing Ohio State? I'm pretty sure you attend East Carolina, right?
I do, but I root for, and I know I said this Friday. I root because
I think you said it. I don't know if you said
whenever Greg Hudson was on, because I know he had the
That's
discussion. Thursday. I said it Thursday. I we my teams. Like if I support with money, I give the we.
And I backed you with that.
You did.
But when you attend a school,
yeah, I don't think you can we another university.
Yeah, you don't. You don't go.
You can
there.
we the Giants. You can we the Yankees.
Yeah.
You can't we Ohio State.
Now, while I am an avid ECU supporter, what if I was a supporter of Ohio State before I was?
You attend East Carolina.
Can you take a 4-year break of saying we about Ohio State?
Or 6. Take however long you need to graduate. But as long as you were a student, you cannot we another school.
All right. The Ohio State Buckeyes.
I mean, do you think that's fair though?
I mean, yeah, I definitely see the train of thought.
Do you
I respect it?
See, you said that like we're a bunch of idiots. Like I see the train of thought. I see what you're trying to get at.
That doesn't mean you're an idiot.
It sounded like it.
So, do you wear Ohio?
I think you just take things the wrong way.
Yeah,
Jared.
exactly. You call me an idiot?
You talking about my mom?
I'll kill you.
Do you wear Ohio State gear on campus at East Carolina?
No, I don't. I know people who do, but I personally don't.
Intern Grayson was wearing a Duke shirt at Pirate Radio last week.
Yeah.
And you know, live and let live, man. Do as you please. Do what makes you happy. But I wouldn't do that.
I like things my way.
Okay,
my way
Fred
or the
Durst.
highway.
I hear you. Chocolate starfish. Yeah, but I mean, people would rather you we Ohio State than we Carolina or Duke, I reckon. Eric says it sounds like y'all are wee-weeing all over his wee. That's one way to put it.
Okay.
Johnny Robertson.
What's up, Johnny?
Said I had the pleasure of meeting Luke Mullet and Lance Ware in the jungle parking lot. Why am I reading like this? I kept thinking his sentence was going to end.
Saturday night. I liked everything that they had to say. Football will be in good shape under their leadership.
Man. You know what? I trust you 100% because I don't know of any time ever in the history of mankind new coaches and staff members have talked to a fan and made them feel this way. Like, you know, this never happens.
Yeah.
You got to trust it.
You got an example? I mean, you're being sarcastic.
I'm being very sarcastic. I like the cut of their jib. I like what they had to say. We're going places with these guys.
Could you imagine a coach talking to a fan and then afterwards the fan just turns around? All right, see you later.
We are screwed.
We are screwed.
Help.
Luke Mullet, great guy, by the way.
Johnny said the highlight was when Luke set me up with a FaceTime call with Coach Max. Okay, you were just like a pig in bleep. You were, no wonder they had you feeling good. I mean, I love it. That's good for them, good for you. But man, I hope Luke Mullet's successful because what a great name and thing we can.
He does not have a mullet.
Grasp onto that.
Maybe you should get on that.
Yeah.
Luke Mullet and Lance Ware. Who was Lance Ware? Remind me.
Lance. Lance Ware.
Is he the new strength car?
pretty sure he's the new.
He is the director of
player personnel.
Yeah. I was getting there next. When I was talking to Coach Hud on Saturday at the ball game, somebody walked by and said, "Hey, Coach, how's it going?" And that was the new strength coach. I don't remember his name though.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about
Johnny Strengths.
I think.
Oh, Billy Dumbbells.
He also.
By the way, Coach Hud
BT Dub
has a lot of connections, but he said this new strength coach maybe was here under Skip Holtz.
Yeah, he was here with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a connection there. He had a connection to the third base coach for FAU.
Yeah,
he did.
Because he coached with that guy's pa at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pause. Threw me off.
Come on, dude.
All right, Opie Taylor.
Let's take a break. When we return, BB Brian Bailey joins us on the other side of this timeout. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Greenville, are you ready for the biggest beauty event of the year? Beauty Bar Medi Spa Spring Extravaganza is coming soon. From March 24th to April 4th, get exclusive savings on Botox, fillers, skin bead, painless laser hair removal, advanced lasers, and more. Expert care, stunning results, a glow you'll love. This is your time to shine. Appointments fill up fast. Call at 252-752-1406 or visit beautybarmedispa.com to book your free consultation today. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, where confidence begins.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina, Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal, to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Welcome back to Papa John's. I'm hand stuffing this mozzarella to make our epic stuffed crust pizza.
Epic.
Hey! We're making you an epic stuffed crust pizza for $13.99.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Hey, Pirate fans, the Papa John's Epic Stuffed Crust One-Topping Pizza is back at only $13.99. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, a MVP move for game day or any day. Go Pirates!
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Hayden. You have such a sunny voice for a rough day outside. Just got our severe thunderstorm warning alerts on our phones. So, everybody batten down the hatches here. We will now hear from BB, Brian Bailey, who joined us earlier today inside of Studio C to talk hoops, baseball, and more. Let's hear that conversation right now.
All right, joining us on this Pollen Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live.
That's how I started my show today, talking about the pollen.
BB Brian Bailey, your guest, Daryl Roberts, talked about it as well, I believe.
And he talked about it with that deep voice.
Or was that Barry White joining you?
I know. That's what I was thinking, the same thing.
I like Coach Roberts.
I do too.
Subdued today for him, but man, he is Mr. Energy. In fact, Rajay Harris, when I asked him last week, who's the guy to give the pep talk, who's the guy to get the team going if they need to, he said Coach Roberts was that guy, and I know he's a big recruiter as well. We're glad to have him here at ECU.
Oh, most certainly. And some of the things he said about playing or coaching with John David Baker, I mean, you know, just to hear the enthusiasm. Sometimes you can tell most of the time when somebody's talking to you if they're not sincere.
Yeah.
But you can hear the sincerity in his voice, and you can tell that, hey, you know, when John David Baker got that job, that he was ecstatic, and he said that they work together so well, and it's great for Pirate football.
This is an important spring for Blake Harrell. Obviously, his first as the head man, Bailey, and they are trying to see what they have. I think defensive line has been a lot of the talk with all those guys, Big Taya, Elijah Morris, Sarad Ware moving on. So that is a key spot there. And just trying to figure out what they got and also how they can implement some new players into this program.
Yeah, and it's very difficult because you're always in change. It's always changing now with the transfer portal and everything else. So it's like, you know, you wake up one morning, you might have one team. The next morning you may wake up, your team may be a little different. But I think for the most part, what those guys have preached is exactly what Steve Logan has preached back in his day, and maybe Bill Lewis back in his day. But you want Pirates that want to be Pirates, and you can tell when a guy's kind of checking out, and you can tell when a guy is 100% in, and you got to find Pirates that want to be Pirates.
There was probably a time, 20, 30 years ago, whatever, you could make a depth chart at the end of spring. And pretty similar to early September, right? Now, with players.
It could still now, but you're right. With players going in and out,
I think this roster is going to look a lot different in September than it does now.
I hope it doesn't look a lot different, but it will look different. And I think, and you're right. And it's fascinating where we've come in college athletics. And you keep thinking that sometime you're going to wake up and there's going to be some ruling from, Congress or the NCAA, and they're going to go back to how it should be. But hadn't happened yet,
and then
has it?
Everybody will pay players illegally again, like the good old days.
That's right, like the good old days.
Man, I've been spinning this baseball season, and it's not spin because I legitimately feel this way, that I kind of like that, we're going to have to fight for it this year and maybe even go win in Clearwater to get into the tournament. Now, that doesn't mean I want to lose 3 games to FAU.
Right.
I don't want it to be that tough. But, man, brutal weekend at Clark LeClaire Stadium. Pirates get run ruled on Saturday, and, man, it's a mess right now. Now, they were coming off 5 straight wins, so they can easily bounce back, beat State tomorrow, and you're feeling a lot different about the situation. But that was a rough one this weekend, obviously.
It really was, and especially when you think about the fact that Florida Atlantic was coming off a sweep of UTSA. So, the word is South Florida is really good, UTSA is really good, and we think East Carolina is really good. I still think they're really good. I think they're young. I think they make some young team-type mistakes, and they've got to get some of that corrected. But they've got to – all of a sudden they got to grow up in a hurry. Because not that every loss is monumental, but those 3 really hurt you in getting swept. And we've been, I guess spoiled through the years that, the Pirates do the sweeping at Clark LeClaire.
Yeah.
And for a team to come in here and do that. Yeah. And the run rule game was, man, it was just the ball was flying out of Clark LeClaire, and the team that was putting it in orbit wore the other color jersey.
And, man, it can flip so fast. A couple of Ethan Norby pitches on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes from a Pirate lead to a Pirate deficit just like that. And you're like, man, what happened? So we've been counting on Ethan. He's been so awesome this year to get that Friday win and then try to win the series Saturday or Sunday. But when that went down, it kind of said, uh-oh, because the Pirates just don't have that top-end pitching. They've looked good in conference play leading up to this weekend, but did not have it this weekend.
Yeah, and it seems like it's kind of like, was it 22 when they had, TBA? To be announced was like 14-2, I think, on the year. I mean, they always had a TBA. Now they're going TBA for Saturday and Sunday, but they haven't really found the guy that they want to send out there and try to get 4 or 5 strong innings out of, and maybe that's just the makeup of this team. It's funny because when you get in tournament play, that's pretty much what you got.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of this is going to pay dividends down the line, and it's just a matter of, like if they were going to the tournament next week, you would have to think that you throw Norby first because you want to get that first win to stay in the winner's bracket. But then after that, it's just, Katie bar the door and just put whoever you can get some people out with.
And when's the last time the Pirates went to Clearwater having to win?
Yeah, it's been a long time, and even when they've gone and as a second or third place team, it's been a situation where they were pretty much, they knew they were going to make the tournament. They had that kind of record, that kind of RPI. But, this year they may have to go to Clearwater, and they may have to win the whole thing.
Ryan Bailey joining us, trying to get through this segment. I'm having a coffee fit. Man, still shocked at what we saw the other night. And you didn't see it because you were sleeping.
I did. I slept. I hate to admit that because
I gave up on it.
Well, because I hate when people say, "Yeah, I went to bed." But it was one of those long days, and I thought, Duke's going to win this thing by 10, 12, 14 points. I like Duke. I like watching him play. I like Cooper Flagg. I like Knipple. I think he's a really good player. They've got other good players as well. But the way they fell apart at the end, and it was just fascinating. And I do think the foul call on Cooper Flagg was a bad call. But I think you get in that situation, you can't let the game come down. If you're better than the other team, you can't let it come down to a call like that, because a call like that can happen, and it did.
And we're not talking about one of the all-time bonehead plays when the Houston player hits the ball out of bounds and gets a technical foul.
Right, that's right.
Late in the game. And he himself is hitting himself on the head, like, why did I do that? But Duke makes a free throw there, and I think doesn't score when they get the ball out of bounds. And Houston hit some clutch threes down the stretch with Cryer and Sharp, and they are just tough. They are tough for 40 minutes. You gotta play them for 40 minutes.
Right.
Cliche. Baby.
You can't play for 38.
Man.
Just ask Duke. I mean, yeah, you're right. You got to play all 40. And just some of the mistakes that Duke made down the stretch were really surprising, because that just doesn't happen to a well-coached Duke team. I mean, Coach K had to be squirming in his seat as he was watching it. And I think John Shire's an excellent coach. I think he's a great guy. But a loss like that, it's going to hurt you for a while. I mean, you don't get over something like that very quickly.
And we saw Florida make a comeback as well. They were down, 8, I think, at halftime against Auburn. And they go on a run. Man, they, much like Duke, can can go on a run just like that, and they might have the best player. Well, Cooper Flagg's the best player in the country, but Walter Clayton, the guard,
he was really good the other night.
is having
Did he have 34?
Yeah, Kimball Walker-esque, like one of those just runs in the tournament. He was compared to Steph Curry in the run that Steph Curry went on with Davidson, but he has put on quite a show and makes for a fun championship game tonight. Two really good teams.
I think so. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing Houston's toughness against the Florida, offensive attack, and just to see how it goes. And again, it's on a little earlier this year, so that's good for those that might want to go to bed.
If Houston's down 10 with 2 minutes left, are you going to go to bed tonight?
No, I'm working tonight, so I won't be going to bed. I won't be doing sports for the pillow.
So we'll be seeing you after the championship
we'll
game.
be on after the championship game.
Got your old, your tree branch, Zach Maskavich joining us.
Yes, very proud of Zach. Done a great job down in Orlando, and he took a chance on himself, and I give him a lot of credit because when he left us at Channel 9, he didn't have anything in the business, and most of the time when that happens, you get out of the business. You find something else. You decide to get your family started or whatever, and he waited and got this opportunity in Orlando, which is a great market. All kinds of sports going on. He's had a chance to cover some great things, and he's covering a great thing this weekend at the Final Four.
Check in with him, get his thoughts on Houston and Florida, and man, looking forward to it tonight. I will finish second in the second chance with the Sweet 16. If Houston wins tonight, I will finish second in our bracket challenge to Mac McCarthy.
Oh, Coach Mac, congratulations.
If Houston loses, I will finish third to intern Hayden. So was right there at the end, but could not seal the deal. But it has been this has been one of the least fun tournaments to watch, I would say, from a Cinderella upset, buzzer beater perspective. From a good team perspective, it's been a pretty good tournament. But talked about it at the end of your show today, Bailey. I think the Cinderellas will be back.
I think so too. And one of the great games involved Houston, and one of the great plays at the end when it was 60-60 with Purdue.
The inbound play,
The inbounds play when we all know, and when we're in Little League basketball, somebody's got to cover the guy throwing the ball inbounds, and Purdue didn't, and it cost them.
Both of these teams great down the stretch. You think, should Florida be in this game? Remember, they had to come back and beat Texas Tech in a big way. So both of these, you kind of, the old cliche, man, you got to win one of those games if you're going to win a championship. UConn proved last year, no, you don't. You can just blow everybody out. I thought that was what Duke was going to do this year. But turns out one of these teams will win, and they have had to come back to do it. So I think we'll see a good one tonight, and the line indicates that.
Yeah, 1.5.
I'd like to go back and see the closest lines ever in a championship game because we're at 1.5 in this one.
And you're talking about the fact that you have to win one of those games. You remember when Virginia won their national championship, and they won a couple of games that they really had no business. They had fouled on a 3-point shot one time, and they made 3 free throws. And
one of those was on the crazy. Was it a missed free throw, tap back, crazy pass?
Kie Clark made one of the greatest passes in NCAA tournament history. Then he came back a couple of years later and threw one of the worst passes when Virginia was ready to beat Davidson. Was it
Wofford?
No.
Furman.
Was it Furman? Okay, but they had the ball and he tried to throw it down court. They pick it off, hit a 3, and Virginia was out.
There you go. Man, fun time of the year. Now we go on to Masters Week. And,
that's fun.
And you been there?
No, have not. It's on the bucket list, and I get to this point every year. And I think, man, I'd love to go down there just to walk around and see everything. But I always put my name into the drawing. I never have won anything, but I would like to do that. That's certainly on the bucket list.
Derby? You a Derby guy?
No, that's not really on my derby list, on my bucket list. But I would go if I had the right opportunity because I think that would be neat. When we were down in Louisville for the Super Regional that time, I mean, we walked from our hotel down to a little pizza place, a bunch of us, and then somebody said, "That's Churchill Downs over there." And I was like, where? And I looked across the street, and there's Churchill. I always had imagined that Churchill Downs was in the middle of this great big field out in the country somewhere. But it wasn't. It was right there in downtown Louisville.
Pretty cool. Cool. Brian Bailey joining us. You can see him after the game on WNCT at Channel 9. Come watch the game at the Buck. We're playing sports trivia tonight.
Buck.
during the championships. That'll be fun.
Well, that'd be fun.
Wow. All right, BB, thanks for joining us, man. Check out the Brian Bailey Show. Great chat with Darrell Roberts, East Carolina receiver.
There is Brian Bailey joining us, one of the first faces you'll see after tonight's championship game. You can hear the game right here on Pirate Radio. Another great year of NCAA basketball coverage here on our airwaves. So looking forward to one shining moment tonight. You kids don't care about one shining moment, do you? Oh, we got the alerts going on our cameras now?
I guess so. I don't even get them on my phone. I guess nobody cares about me. It's like, hey, go outside. No need to worry.
How do y'all feel about one shining moment?
It's awesome. It's the best.
Like as a kid and
that one doesn't have it.
Pretty much my whole life, I made it a point to watch one shining moment.
It's like at Christmas time, I have to watch Rudolph.
Still?
Yeah. To this day.
To this day?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't have to really watch anything during Christmas.
It's not Christmas if I don't see like Rudolph or
like
Elf.
the claymation thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
And then every February 2nd, Groundhog Day.
Will, one shining moment?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a...
Don't lie. If you're not into it, you're not into it.
I mean, it's something that I watch. I wouldn't call myself a...
I think I like it.
One shining moment like person.
You're not a one shining moment head?
No, I watch them because it's, I like March Madness, but I like it more than pretty much all Christmas specials.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
not a Christmas special person.
I like that. I'm with you there.
College football during December.
It's not on 24/7. I mean, you can find 40 minutes to watch Rudolph.
I can find 40 minutes to watch a YouTube replay of a game.
That's crazy.
I just don't like Christmas specials. I've never been a fan. Well, not never. I was when I was a little kid, but I feel like every little kid is that way. But nowadays, I guess watching them over and over, they're repetitive, and I guess they're boring to me now. I don't know. Sue me.
Every day, I just keep believing you're a communist. I mean, you want to send WrestleMania overseas. You don't like Christmas specials.
I didn't say I wanted to. I said I feel like that's the direction they have to go in.
Hayden, do you know what one shining moment is?
I don't.
Okay, fair. What is one thing you have to do or watch during Christmas, the Christmas season?
I like, oh my goodness, Polar Express.
I've never seen that.
Not a fan.
All I know is like it's weird animation.
Yeah,
kind of scary.
It freaks me out.
Well, I remember being in preschool and we did the whole experience where they did
Hot
the
chocolate.
Yes,
Yeah.
like it was, and I really,
Pajamas.
Yeah, and so it's like a memory. So
You can do that for every movie.
What are y'all talking about?
In school, at Christmas time, they used to put on Polar Express.
Yeah.
And it was like it was a class party. Everybody like wore their pajamas to class. You had hot chocolate.
That's fun.
When I was in school, we hit the books, dude. We didn't watch.
This is one day out of the year, dude.
Dude. We should do a PJ party here one day.
Yeah,
sure.
that scares me. I don't know
What?
y'all are gonna wear.
Pajamas.
I want to find like
what else would you wear to a PJ party than pajamas?
I don't know.
And we'll drink PJ.
Party
I'll
juice?
have some non-alcoholic PJ.
Oh.
Nice.
No, and y'all have that.
Oh, okay.
We got coolers in the back. We can put make a PJ.
I want one of them like. I want PJs with the cap.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, I want to Scrooge
type
it
of
up.
pajamas.
I'm trying to Scrooge it up.
You have a little candle on the stand.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, table that. We'll take a break, come back. More to go. Pirate Radio Live, hour number 2 of our program. Be back with you after this.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry. Dentistry.
We got the bases covered when it comes to having fun. Watch the Down East Bird Dogs play.
Big League Baseball returns to historic Granger Stadium in Kinston Friday, May 9th when our Down East Bird Dogs face off against the Ottawa Titans. Join Bojangles for opening night Friday, May 9th in Kinston. Learn more at downeastbirddogs.com.
We got the bases covered when it comes to having fun. Watch the Down East Bird Dogs play.
Hey Pirate Nation, it's Caleb with Stroud's Marine. Boating season is here, and at Stroud's Marine we are stocked up with over 20,000 pre-owned parts. We've got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Speaking of outboards, we will buy your old ones. And as always, our mission is to save you money and get you back out on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get fucked up.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Revolutionize off-roading for everyone with the all-new Ridge Crew side-by-side. A 4-cylinder engine delivers all the power your team needs to move heavy cargo or ride recreationally on challenging terrain. A fully enclosed cab with 2-row space. And HVAC keeps the crew comfortable in every season. Command peak premium performance together. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville. Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Hi, this is Christy Conway.
Hi, this is Tracy Ayers.
It's a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents.
Go Pirates!
No one knows pirates like we do.
Drink up, me hearties, yo ho.
Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville is ready to make you an unbeatable offer on your trade-in. Bring in any offer from CarMax and they'll beat it by $500. That's right, $500 more than what they're offering, guaranteed. With over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily, Doug Henry of Greenville has the perfect ride waiting for you. Visit them on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial and experience why they're always right on the price. Check out their full inventory online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Don't miss out. Bring in your offer today and leave with a better deal. Doug Henry of Greenville, right on the corner, right on the price. Now, Back to Clip.
Coop. Stephen Cooper says, I bet Hayden doesn't know what PJ is.
Do you know what PJ is, Hayden?
Hey, Don. Hey, Dan.
Did you say PJ?
Yeah.
Isn't that party juice?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How do you make it?
I'm not really sure how to make it.
What's
Is it
what's
just like
in
a
it?
big gallon? Probably some juice, like wine punch or something.
I don't know exactly what it is. I know it's a lot of
Yeah.
fruit
It's
and
a bunch of alcohol mixed into one.
Yeah, like the only time I think I've really like had that, I've been at like a frat event.
Like a party?
Yeah, but more of a frat thing. So no telling what's really actually in there. It's probably cheap.
I wouldn't drink that.
Yeah.
All right. Jamie said his Clip under the desk for the storm. Joel said it's Chandler sleeping.
That's when the emergency thing came on. It like didn't get you in it, so that's why I went in there and like clicked it on the screen.
I never saw what happened there. Okay. Fair enough. We've got Pirate Baseball coming up on Tuesday. East Carolina, NC State. John will be out there tailgating.
Yeah, I'll be out there, and I'll lob me a phone call. I'll give you a tailgate report.
You watching the game with your buddy Alec Makarevich?
Nah.
No.
He is with the Winston-Salem Dash.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Dashing it up?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I did PA in that stadium.
Huh. With Mike Mullis.
Mike Mullis was on the call.
During COVID? Right before COVID?
Novid. It was before that.
There was something going on.
It was something strange here.
There was something strange here.
We did the Dirtbags versus the Canes.
But there was like an athletic event that happened while y'all are up there. That you've told this story. You and Mike Mullis went to a bar, maybe? Watched some.
Oh, we watched Matt Bridges strike out.
Oh, yeah.
Some Texas Tech hitters. That's what it was.
Yep.
Let's do some On This Day.
On This Day.
Brought to you by Ron Ayers Motorsports.
Celebrating 50 years.
On this day in 2022, they lost in their first game under their new name.
The Guardians?
That is correct, John. Way to go, John.
I was trying to think of what sport.
On this day in 2019, these two guys who competed against each other in two NBA finals played their final home games. 2019. They played in two NBA finals against one another.
Kobe Bryant?
No.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki.
Or whatever his name is.
And Chris Bosh.
No.
Dwayne Wade.
Yes. All right. Hey, good teamwork there.
Yeah.
Dirk and D. Wade, the correct answers. All right. On this day in Shirley, do you know ball? On this day in 2019, they beat Notre Dame to win the NCAA championship. Yep. Now, you raised your hand, Chandler. Is it because you looked at my computer screen?
I swear, I did not.
You think you know this? You think you know
you
this?
think you know me.
Is it South Carolina?
No.
Mississippi State.
Nope.
Rutgers?
No.
Louisville.
No.
Would that be the Baylor Bears?
Baylor Bears. Yes, correct.
Is this women's?
Yeah, did I not say that?
No.
Well, beating Notre Dame should have been a clue
That's
that
why
it
I was
wasn't
thinking,
men's.
but Baylor kind of maybe lean men's.
On this day in 2018, they finished with an expansion team record of 51 victories.
Would that be the Vegas Golden Knights?
It would be.
Went to the Stanley Cup in their first year, too.
Yep.
On this day in 2014, this team won, and it was the second time a school has won both men's and women's titles in the same year.
UConn.
Yeah.
You went like that, so I was going to say Tennessee.
No, they have not won a men's title.
Yeah.
Who is the most outstanding player named on this day in the 2003?
Carmelo Anthony.
Very good, Chandler. I was going to throw out some clues, but that was the Melo year.
Going to the Hall of Fame.
Deservedly so.
Yeah.
On this day in 2008, Kansas beat this team I believe in overtime.
Memphis.
To win the championship. That was Memphis.
Mario Chalmers.
D-Rose.
Let's see if we got any more.
These are good.
On this day in 2000, it was the first MLB game played at Enron Field, which is not the name of it anymore. Yeah. But do you know who played there?
The Mariners?
No.
The Anaheim Angels.
Nope. It is in Minute Maid Park.
Houston.
It's Houston. It's Houston.
Houston.
Enron, man. That's funny.
Astros. Do we have any more? Might be about it. I do want to talk about, thank you, Ron Ayers Motorsports.
Yeah.
50 years, Chandler.
That's right. Go by, see Jimmy Stallings, and look at the showroom. They got a lot going on over there. So go by, congratulate them on 50 years, and buy you something.
Where are they located at?
Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Okay. Might have to check that out.
Very good, very good. Awesome showroom.
Awesome showroom. 30,000 square feet.
We have not mentioned something like major that happened in the world of sports this weekend.
Did it happen today?
No. What happened today?
Oh, Geno Smith's introductory press conference.
Nah, that's not what I was thinking of.
Geno. How about this, Geno? Winning his 12th title.
Yakamura, what is his name?
Ariema,
same thing.
Ariama. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Wow. Oh, is it Gavin Williams pitched?
No.
Mike Trout went yard on.
Something major happened over the weekend that's huge.
Major?
That we haven't talked about.
What sport?
No, don't say
the Braves season started this weekend.
No.
Give me a hint.
Russia. Yeah.
Is the war over?
Alexander Ovechkin.
Oh.
The record.
Oh, sorry.
Against my Islanders. We are a joke franchise.
I thought that was Lamar Jackson at first.
I mean, that is a major record.
Yeah. He defeated Gordie Howe's record.
First of all, he didn't defeat.
All right,
I mean, you got everything wrong about that sentence.
He broke. Was it Wayne Gretzky? Gordie Howe's up there somewhere. Gordie's up there, right?
Gord.
Sure.
Oh, Gord.
Oh,
Your
Gordie.
name should be Gordy.
Yeah, they call me Gordie.
Is it because I'm older? Well, y'all don't seem to care about it. Like, do we not care about records anymore?
I don't care about anything other
Yeah,
than
but when did LeBron break the record?
A couple years ago.
Last year.
There weren't any parades for that, were there?
I'd care more if he didn't do it against the Islanders.
Oh, that's just dumb.
Why?
Because for the rest of the history of the New York Islanders, until somebody breaks his record, we're going to have to hear he did it against Ilya Sorokin and the Islanders.
Nobody cares.
Nobody.
Dude.
You say that until
It literally took us 10 tries to guess what he was talking about.
I
Yeah.
guarantee
But I'm a hockey
that if
fan.
you ask
And you
anybody,
and you didn't even know what I was talking about.
if you ask,
And it was against your team, which
Oh,
everybody's
I
talking
prefer
about.
not to think about it.
I would say in a couple of months when you say who did he break the record against, that nobody will know that.
I mean, in a couple months, they'll probably still remember.
Puck mowers, but nobody else, the general public.
I will remember, and that'll haunt me.
It is impressive.
All right, Sarah
and
Rock.
shout out Ovi. It's impressive. But that's about it. I don't really care.
All right, so did you care when LeBron broke the record?
I
I
mean,
feel like there should be a lot of fanfare about that.
it's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, it's
there
huge.
was a lot of
There
fanfare.
was?
Yeah. But
I just didn't care.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gave him the ball after he broke it. Now,
Championships
that
is what I
pretty
like.
significant.
You're more of a that's a good part of this discussion. You're
Like
more
if
of a championship record.
if LeBron had won his 14th championship to break Bill Russell's
That-
record,
yeah, you're right.
that would have been in it all. Just let's talk about this for the rest of the time.
But as a kid, like the home run record with McGuire and Sosa was crazy, and then that was captivating.
But home runs are I think bigger than goals in hockey and points in basketball. Home runs are awesome.
And that was a season thing.
Yeah.
But like when Bonds, I guess that was a big deal. I don't know. I'm just trying to think what's the record for most touchdowns? Emmitt Smith?
I feel like But you did bring up a good point with like it meant more because it was in a season, like season records.
Jerry Rice, Emmitt Smith,
I feel
number
like
2.
are cooler.
Like if somebody broke Jerry Rice's career record of 208,
yeah,
would that be celebrated?
Yes.
Remember Drew Brees broke a record against Washington.
Was it passing yards?
Maybe. And they stopped the game. It was so annoying.
And he went and hugged his family.
Yeah.
I mean, don't they always stop the game for stuff like this?
Yeah.
Because I know they stopped it for LeBron. They stopped it for Ovi over the weekend.
And I
I'm pretty
hate
sure.
it because now everybody says, oh, yeah, that was against the Washington Redskins.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Ovi like slid to mid ice after the goal when his team ran out there.
When was this, Saturday or yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I was watching baseball.
You were knee deep in ECU baseball.
And Tombstone.
Who was Zay playing when he broke Hardy's record? Great trivia question.
Cincinnati.
Nope.
No.
I have it.
UCF.
No.
Nope. I know it.
Houston.
No.
I was at the game. I was there. It was special.
Was it one of the Florida schools?
No.
Was it a military school?
Yes.
Army. Navy.
Navy. And that game was rescheduled because of Hurricane Matthews? It was 2016.
Ooh.
Did you say Matthews?
Matthew.
Matthew? Was it Matthew? I feel like Matthew was 2016.
I think this was from a troll account, but I saw like the hurricane names have been announced this year. It looks like there's going to be some big storms. Somebody said that just judging by the names.
I have another.
What a dumb thing to say.
I have another trivia question.
I love trivia questions.
All right, here's one. Huge flex, but East Carolina has the top 2 most receiving or reception leaders in NCAA history. Who did Justin Hardy break his record against?
Cincinnati.
No.
UCF.
No.
Houston.
No.
Temple.
No.
Navy.
No.
One of the Florida schools.
No.
Can I get a hint?
It's in the conference, or was in the conference. It still is in the conference.
Justin Hardy.
Still is in the conference. Memphis.
No.
Tulsa.
USF.
No.
Tulane. I don't remember that. I remember.
And they stopped the game. They unveiled the banner.
Unfurled.
They already had a banner made up?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Had one for him and had one for Zay Jones.
Normally they
the
wait
Murphy
on stuff
Center?
like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You think anybody is going to break another record at ECU? Just an FBS record? You think we'll ever have a player like that again?
I don't think anybody's going to break Holt Naylor's records because they won't play here long enough to do so. I don't think anybody. I think a lot of the college records for teams are going to be safe for a while.
Safe?
Due to the portal.
Does anyone break Junior Smith's record?
No. Those records are safe, pal. No.
Please.
If you're Zay Jones, if you're Holt Naylor's, if you're a record holder at ECU, I think your records are safe. If you are, who's the all-time point scorer? Lester Lyons?
Yeah.
That's going to be safe. Because if we get big-time scores here, they leaving.
Or it's their last year.
Obviously, single-season records can be broken, but I think career records,
safe. Joel says a successful banner rollout at that, unlike another sport.
Yeah, that was tough. I was there for that.
I was under what was supposed to be the banner, and I was videoing, and I just heard the string snap, and I was like, I literally was just sitting there like this, and I went, "There's no way this is happening."
I was on the radio
It was
call.
so awkward.
I was on radio call for a student radio, and we talked more about that than the game.
And it's coming down, folks. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's not.
Yeah, that's essentially how it was. God, that sucked.
Important year for Kim McNeil coming up. This year was a disappointment. Important year for Mike Schwartz.
Was it unacceptable?
No. I accept it.
Big year coming up for Schwartz.
Yeah.
Going to Chapel Hill.
Wow.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I reckon. I'm more excited about winning bad home games.
Yeah, let's get Gardner Webb back in here.
Can you give me 10-1 non-conference, please? Something to get excited about.
No.
Please.
No.
And I'm talking to ECU basketball. I'm not talking to Mike Schwartz right now. I'm talking to the program. Please, just one. Please. Yes, please. No.
No.
Please. God, I hate those crappy non-conference losses.
We almost got there this year, 7-1.
Hey, we almost got there, yeah. Almost.
It's a process.
It's not a process.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not a process. Gardner, and I'm talking about the crappy tournaments we play in too. Beat those teams.
The MTEs?
Yes. Just one time, man.
What, were you in the boardwalk battle this year?
Bored, B-O-R-E-D.
If Carrot Top's in it, I know what you
What was the name of that? What was
Box Office Poison.
What was the name of that network that was on?
That was on Baller TV, my friend.
Baller.
I don't know
pay
who.
$5 to watch one game.
We appreciate you.
Better than Flow Sports.
We were balling in Baller TV. Baller TV. I thought we were the tougher team.
I thought we were the tougher TV.
Thought we were the bigger ballers.
I thought we were the tougher team.
Let's take a break. Do we got anybody out of the portal yet?
No.
I haven't heard anything.
It's a process.
Women's got their first portal commit.
Okay.
Who?
I have to check on the name, but I know she's a big from Charlotte.
I don't think you can call it big. I mean, that's...
See, cut the music.
Cut my music.
I struggle with this when calling high school women's basketball. First of all, saying man to man. Do you say man to man for the women's game? Or do you say woman to woman?
Close defense.
Woman to woman.
One-on-one defense.
I think you still say man to man.
Yeah.
Because it's a concept, not a...
Okay.
Like, it's a basketball concept. not
Gal
a-
to gal.
Maybe it's up to us to break down those barriers.
Yeah.
Well, if someone... I'm
Person
sure
to
there's
person.
somebody that wants to do that.
In basketball, you call the 5 a big man. Dude, so there was a girl from Aiden Grifton that came here to East Carolina. What's her name, Shirley? Remember the big girl from Aiden Grifton that went to ECU that played women's basketball? Maybe 10, 12 years ago. Anyway. I can't remember her name.
What did it start with?
One of the 26. Well, you know what? I can knock out a few letters.
Z.
I'm knocking out Z.
X.
I'm knocking out Q.
Y.
Yep, knocking out Y.
Was it Mary?
Mary. No.
Mary Swanson?
Sherry Mills.
I keep wanting to say, yes! Cherie Mills.
Yeah.
What did you, hold on, what did you Google? Big girl from Aiden?
I just said EC women's basketball, Aiden Grifton.
Chandler's actually on a dating website, biggirlsfromaiden.com.
Big people
man.
meet.
Speaking of names that...
Oh, I thought you were going to say, speaking of big girls.
Speaking of names that I couldn't remember, Kiana Rembert, she played at Charlotte. She's from Raleigh.
You couldn't Rembert her name?
Couldn't.
So, Cherie Mills, I was calling her game, and I was like, did I say get it down to the big girl? Because, like, big man, get it down to the big man.
Well, was she big or like... Okay.
No, she was a load inside.
Toss it down to the
She was
larger gal.
6'4".
Healthy gal.
That brick house down there.
But to your point, it's I don't know.
Yeah.
I need to go to school. I need to go to women's basketball school. Find out what to say.
Yeah.
What do you think, Hayden, as a female?
I was thinking man to man's okay.
Man to man's okay.
What about big girl?
Dumps it down to the big girl? That isn't that's
Depends on who you're saying it towards, I feel like.
Well, basketball.
I'm
the
saying
center.
it towards the listeners.
Just
Probably not.
You don't like big girl. Okay.
the big.
No, I could just say Mills. I mean, I could find a way out of it
Like
easy.
just say
I
the
could just
name.
call her name.
To the 5.
To the 5, to the big.
No,
Say
dummy,
big.
we're
You
not
can't say
saying
big.
All right, we're cutting big. Big
Yeah,
is out of
That's
the
the bad
vocabulary.
part. Not
Okay.
Not big.
Not girl.
Yeah, not
Okay.
lady, girl, whatever.
All right, we're
Big
cutting
is
big.
the bad part.
All right, the 5.
Jamie said, Coach Schwartz coming on anytime soon? I don't know. Sent out the invite a couple weeks ago. So, hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I'll let you know. Now, hit the music. We'll be back with you. Pirate Radio Live, Hour 2 rolls on after this.
I'm Morgan Ehlers here with Brian Cook. He's the comptroller with Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. If you're looking for a vehicle just at the low end of the price scale, you can get that. And if you're looking for a high-end vehicle, you can get that late model, high-quality car, truck, SUV, basically for anybody at any price range.
That's right. We communicate with people all the time looking for something like that, and we stay in contact and find the exact vehicle that they want to fit their needs.
Greenville Motor Company and the new Greenville Auto World. Go online at driveherenow.com.
Ready for a home makeover? Bostic Sugg Furniture's new and now collection has the freshest styles you've been dreaming of. Store-wide savings on fashion-forward looks and styles for your living room, dining room, and bedroom. Hundreds of items in stock. Or let our team help you build a custom piece just for you. Plus, 6 months special financing and local delivery for just $19.37. Sleep better with over 30 models of brand-name mattresses to choose from and up to 48 months special financing. Now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
We're inside the Pirate Radio studios with our friends from QC Kinetics. Don, why should people use QC Kinetics?
So QC Kinetics, we're the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. So we've helped about 50,000 patients get back to an active and pain-free life without surgery, without drugs, and without downtime. We leverage your body's own natural growth and healing properties to not only repair damaged tissue, but generate new.
Don, give us the number.
252-765-PAIN. 252-765-PAIN.
That's QC Kinetics.
Hey, Pirate Nation. This is Parker Bird for my friends at Shimmer Boutique. New spring arrivals are here from all your favorite brands like Kinder Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and a lot more. Shop now at shimmerboutiqueonline.com and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is your place to get your very own Parker Bird shirt, available in youth and adult sizes. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
It's time for a family fun barbecue fundraiser to support Riley's Army and families facing pediatric cancer. Join us Sunday, May 4th from 3 o'clock to 6 p.m. at QC Kinetics and treat you and your family to a barbecue dinner provided by Beaker's Brisket. Individual plates are $15 and family meals are 4 for only $50. Everyone who purchases a meal or donates will have the chance to enter an exciting raffle. We can't do it alone. We need an army. Order or donate online now at Riley'sArmy.com.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy talls for smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of Pip Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. Pip, where business goes to grow.
Pirate Radio.
You must be a pirate for the Pirate's Code to apply, and you're not. And thirdly, the code is more what you'd call guidelines than actual rules.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. This month at Ron Ayers Motorsports, they are celebrating 50 years of excellence with an Easter egg hunt. That's right, stop by the store to find an Easter egg hidden in the store to unlock exciting prizes and discounts. Get there now before the eggs are gone. While you're there, be sure to shop around the 30,000 square foot store featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler Mowers, and Steel Equipment. All backed by Ron Ayers' 50 years of trusted service. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of quality, reliability, and adventure. Now, back to Clip.
Hey, what are those manufacturers one more time?
Yeah, read those one more time.
Ayahuasca?
I can't hear you. Turn the mic on. All right, what were those? Who do we got again? Honda, I think I heard.
Kawasaki,
Yeah.
Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Shirley literally wrote it out for me too, and then
Kawasaki.
Thank you, Hayden. Man, we're entering, for me, the end of the D.
At the end of the D.
The dark times of sports.
Yeah.
The sports calendar.
Got the draft coming up, though. That's something.
You know, it's funny. Somebody said the draft was like how did they word it? Was it overrated?
Yeah,
because
overrated,
I'm about
one
to
of the
talk
worst.
about, we're in the Welcome to Overrated Week. Most overrated sporting event coming up Thursday through Sunday.
Well, not this week.
The Masters.
Oh. Yeah.
It's golf.
Sunday.
You have to be like a true golf person to even.
So you don't like it then?
What?
The Masters.
I'll watch them.
Oh, you're a true golf person.
Oh, my God,
tell me about that.
Oh,
Jay.
yeah. I love golf. I love teeing it up. I love hitting the links.
You're a true golf person. Interesting. Didn't know that about you.
Yeah, man. Love hitting the links.
Yeah.
I'm a former high school golfer, so it's a big deal to me.
Really?
So are you a true golf person?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I was the vibes guy.
I know. I was surrounded by so many true golf people.
So many athletes
at this table.
golf is one thing I really want to learn. I told myself like a couple of years ago, guitar and golf is two things.
I got you. Oh, at the same time.
Four.
Can we get a putter built into a guitar so you can
Yes.
play and then just tip it down?
Nah, or you could.
And you can strum the strings as you're putting.
Yeah.
Strum.
I feel like that would kind of mess up your short game.
Now, Jared, you have this rivalry with Will where you go after him after everything.
Yeah.
He just had a great idea.
I don't think that.
And you're no-selling it. So I'm going to call you out on that.
What, the strings on the club?
For this hypothetical
it's a
conversation
the
we're having,
club
that was a
in the
great
guitar.
idea.
All right, so you remember when he first started with us? Hypotheticals were not a thing to him.
Who?
Him.
Jared, yeah, he hates hypotheticals.
Yes.
I want to talk about real stuff.
This ain't real, man.
Come to me with a business plan and maybe I'll like it. But I mean, at the moment, I just don't see how it's feasible.
We got a great idea, Hayden's Huggers.
Yeah, and I own that IP because I came up with that.
No. But
What is that?
Koozies. She's like, I'm going to start my own company.
Yeah, because I have like a ton of Huggers. Like everywhere I go, I buy
Everybody
them.
has
Because I
koozies.
use them. Yeah, but I'm gonna make my own.
Are you going to have a website?
Yeah.
Now what's going
I'll go to your website.
What's going to be different with these koozies?
What separates you?
I don't know. Just I can make anything like get like custom requests. Like people at home. Like this one girl in Benson, she does like people come to her for like weddings.
Wedding,
And stuff like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I have great ideas too.
J-Bone's Big Bash.
Shorts.
Now, what is that?
You know how we have like the Schnapper shirts, the baseball guys have their shirts. I was thinking of Schwartz shorts, and you know it's like the shorts that girls wear that say like "juicy" on their rear end. Instead, it's like
I'm
Mike
listening.
Schwartz ECU basketball branded shorts, and it has respect on the rear end.
Only for women?
It's for everybody.
Okay.
We don't discriminate.
So, but they are tight shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
they're tight Schwartz based off Mike Schwartz.
Mike P said J-Bone had some hypothetical sunscreen on this weekend. That's pretty good. Big golf guy, John.
What?
I think you could wear it on your face, but I don't think you have to wear it on your arms, which you are really red, but I don't.
I mean, the arms is where I needed it.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear any on your arms. You're good.
I'm good now. Can't get any more burnt than this.
When it gets done with.
I will say this.
Say it.
Almost every day, I could leave here and go to a golf course, and people would say, that's a golfer. Like, because just
almost every day you could leave here, go to a golf course, and they say that's a golfer.
Like I'm like I got a polo, khaki shorts.
I don't know about the shorts though.
These shorts?
Golfers should wear pants.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, as a golf guy, you would think you would know that.
Yeah.
What are you pulling out of your bag 110 yards away?
Driver.
The 6 string. Let's take a break. Are you excited about the Masters?
No.
John?
Saturday and Sunday, yes.
I am excited for ECU baseball.
You cannot be... I'm sorry I do this. I really get on one point and can't get off of it. But since you said you're a true golf guy, you can't just be into Saturday and Sunday.
When it comes to watching it, I'll be busy Thursday and Friday.
Doing what?
The show, sale stuff, football.
Okay.
I'll actually be able to sit down and watch it on Saturday and Sunday.
Are you gonna though?
Yeah. I'm gonna have it on Mountain Music happening this Saturday at 5th Street Hardware. I am emceeing from 11:30 to 4, and then Brian Bailey, Double B, will be doing it from 4 to 9.
11:30 to 4. That's gonna take up your entire watching the Masters day.
I introduce the bands, and then I go sit at the bar, have a old cold snack, and I had the Masters on TV.
All right.
And ECU baseball versus Charlotte. What are you shaking your head about?
Ranger stuff.
Ashton Jeanty is going to be the pick. Back with you on Pirate Radio Live after this.
Ready to play a little kickball? Robbie's Clubhouse, a place for special needs adults and children, will host their annual kickball tournament on Saturday, April 26th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Sarah Law Softball Complex located on Reedy Branch Road in Winterville. Come join the fun while helping the special needs community by joining us as a friendly kickball. To register a team, visit eventbrite.com and search Robbie's Clubhouse or call 252-916-9117 and we'll see you Saturday, April 26th.
At U.S. Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great deal on the phone you want or the phone plan that's right for you. 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
Whoa, that's like getting tickets to both a wrestling match and a figure skating show.
Yep, get both. 4 free phones of your choice plus 4 lines for $90, no trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Doug Henry of Greenville is looking for your trade-in and your business. Doug Henry of Greenville is right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial, and always right on the price and looking to beat every offer out there. Bring in any offer from CarMax, and they will beat it by $500. Just bring it in and you won't be disappointed. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily, and you can always check them out online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Doug Henry, right on the corner and right on the price.
Pirate fans, 2025 East Carolina football season tickets are on sale now and can be purchased for as little as $115. Head coach Blake Harrell wants you to be a part of his first full season as the Pirate coach as he builds momentum off of the 8-win season and the Military Bowl win over North Carolina State. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com today to get your 2025 season tickets.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Fish Street Hardware is bringing back mountain music and are springing back together to help our friends in Western Carolina on April 12th. This event kicks off at 12 with great food specials, giveaways, auction items, and a full day of amazing artists rocking the stage. Featuring local favorites Lonnie Britton, Tanner Oakley, Back Row Backsliders, Anna Park, Jake Mitchell, Eric Dunlow, and many more. Mark your calendars for April 12th, and we will see you at Fish Street Hardware's Mountain Music Springing Back Together event. For all up-to-date information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Fish Street Hardware.
This is Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts, Pitt County's go-to shop for all things golf carts. We have E-Z-Go, club car, and utility carts to choose from. Whether it's for the beach, riding around the neighborhood, or working in the yard, 360 Golf Carts has the perfect ride for you. If you have issues with your current cart, take it by my shop for an expert's diagnosis. From parts to sales to service, we have you covered. We will even deliver right to you. So come see me, Brian Harris, on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. 360 Golf Carts, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. At Langley Contracting, they are the superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, they've got you covered. And best of all, they handle your insurance claims. They are locally owned right here in Eastern North Carolina. They are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. They can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit them online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today. Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist. Now, back to Clip.
Thank you, Hayden.
Great job, Hayden.
Man, my girl Chloe Kitts, not enough as South Carolina falls to UConn in the women's championship. But I looked it up. She's a junior, so she's going to be on a rampage next year to get back to the title. Any thoughts, Sean? None?
No.
None.
None.
No.
None. No. Chloe is going to be... She's going to be great next year.
I can't wait to see it happen. All right, let's get out to our interview with our old friend Zach Maskavich, who joined us from San Antonio to talk national championship. Talked to him a couple hours ago. Let's hear that and watch that. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, our old friend, formerly of WNCT Channel 9, now covering sports in Orlando, Florida at WESH, I believe, WESH. Zach Maskavich back with us. What's up, Zach?
Clipper, what's going on, buddy? Always good to jump on here and talk to you on Pirate Radio.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. You're covering the games down there at the Final Four, covering the Gators, and mainly got you on, Zach, to talk about the crotch punch of the week. It's got to be the Duke Blue Devils down the stretch, right?
Yeah, that was quite the collapse. Unfortunately, didn't get to see most of it because we were going live at the time down in Orlando. So we got back into the arena with like a minute 15 left, and then I was stunned when we saw what unfolded and how Houston was able to come back down 6 with 33 seconds left. It was incredible, and Cooper Flag got a good look at the end there, just couldn't get it, short rimmed it, and then Duke just really fell apart at the end there. Too many mental mistakes for sure.
Zach, not as stunning. close to just as impressive as what Florida did in the second half to Auburn. How about being down 8? Auburn really dominated a lot of that first half. What did you think heading into the locker room, and what did you think of the second half performance by the Gators the other night?
Yeah, I mean, they've just been doing this all tournament. It happened against Texas Tech as well. They were down late in the game, and they just found a way, and that way is Walter Clayton Jr. I mean, he is an assassin. That's what we've been calling him the entire run. We've been with the team from Raleigh to San Francisco, now to San Antonio. And, I mean, this dude just is as ice water in his veins. He's cool, calm, and collected all the time. You know, he doesn't celebrate too much when they win. He's just always kind of level-headed. And, you know, I asked him earlier yesterday, I believe, you know, what kind of halftime adjustments does Todd Golden make? Because it seems like he has an answer in the second half. No matter how much they're down in the first half, they find a way to just, you know, close that gap. And then if it's late in the game, then, you know, Walter Clayton Jr. can take over. And he just said Todd Golden just comes in and just reminds us that, you know, we can do this, stay calm. He's got a smile on his face. Although I heard, you know, the halftime speech of the game against Auburn might not have been family friendly, but they found a way. Whatever it was, it worked. And Florida's second half was incredible.
I was watching the Mark Titus show after Houston Duke. I needed more college basketball content, and he was on live and said that he went to go – he ran into it accidentally. He went to go grab a drink halftime of Auburn, Florida, and I guess walked near the locker room and said he was MFing those guys like he had never heard before. How about your interactions or just following Coach Golden this season? First of all, the first time I saw him this year, like, he looks like a kid. Like, he's a very young-looking man, but apparently can get the best out of his players. But what kind of coach is he, Zach?
Yeah, I mean, he's only 39 years old, so he's 3 years older than I am. And he seems like a really likable guy. You know, a lot of coaches they'll kind of do their podium interviews that they're required to do, but then, you know, won't really come and talk like breakout sessions with reporters or come back into the locker room and do some more media. But Todd's been great. He's been, you know, taking care of all of us in the media and, you know, giving us a little bit of extra of his time. And he just seems like a guy that the players really like and really get behind. And, you know, the way that he's built this roster is pretty impressive. You know, it's a pretty deep squad, and I just think that his X's and O's are great. I think he's really strategic when he calls timeouts. He'll call them, you know, right before a media break so that you kind of get back-to-back timeouts to get his team a little extra breather and a little more strategy involved. So I think Todd Golden's got a very bright future ahead of him in this coaching thing. And, you know, it's kind of the opposite, you know, age-wise when you look at Houston's Kelvin Sampson. He's one of the oldest coaches in college basketball right now. I think he's the fourth oldest active coach, and if they do win, he'll be the oldest coach to win a national championship. So you kind of got the old versus the new here tonight.
Zach Maskavich joining us from San Antonio. Zach, you mentioned Clayton. You got to be careful with comparisons. I heard Steph Curry the other night with Clayton, and not saying like he's going to have his career or shoot the way he does, but some of the finishes at the rim, some of the shooting. The play I recall the most from him when it comes to Steph Curry-esque was against Texas Tech during that comeback at the end. He basically has the ball in the paint, dribbles out, hits, and shoots the three and made it look like a layup. So he certainly is special. There's going to be some great guard play with him and Cryer and Sharp tonight. So looking forward to that part of the game. What do you think are some of the keys for tonight's matchup?
Yeah, I mean, the Clayton Jr. Cryer matchup, I think, is what the nation wants to see. You know, they both had such good games in the Final Four. Cryer had 26. You know, Clayton Jr. goes for over 30. And he's the first player to go over 30 in the Elite Eight in the Final Four since Larry Bird in 1979.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's getting all these comparisons, and, you know, it's a little unfair for how young he is and all that, and still has a lot to prove when you're talking Steph Curry, Larry Bird. But those Steph Curry comparisons really started to come up a lot in San Francisco. And at first I thought it was just because we were in the Warriors arena and some of the local media was trying to compare him to Steph Curry, but then you kind of saw it come to fruition, I thought. And, you know, he's just incredible to watch. If the game's close down the end, I really think that, you know, it favors Florida for that reason. But, you know, I really want to see what happens with some of the other players. the Florida players. They need to get some more production from other guys. Elijah Martin had a really good game, the FAU transfer. He's been to the Final Four before, went there with the Owls, and he had a pretty good game. And then we haven't really seen Will Richard recently. You know, he had 15 points in the second round and 15 points in the Sweet 16, but in the last 2 games he's been under 10, and he's definitely one of their better players. So I think try to watch for him to see if he can get more involved. Tommy Hawk coming off the bench can really stretch the floor. Alex Condon really hasn't been playing the same since he hurt his ankle in San Francisco, especially offensively. He did a great job on Janai Broome in the Final Four defensively, especially in that second half. They held Broome to just 3 points, which was pretty incredible and a big reason why they won that game. So I want to see who else can step up besides Walter Clayton Jr., because they're going to need 2 or 3 guys to also get into double figures. And Houston has one of the best defenses in the country, obviously. So it's not going to be easy. And the spotlight's going to be bright. So we'll see who steps up inside the Alamo Dome.
Zach, it's the Final Four, so you got your big wigs there. You've got people from the college basketball world. But as far as fans go, what do you think the ratio is tonight between red and blue and orange? I would think Houston would have more. What do you think it's going to be?
Yeah, I mean, Houston's probably going to have more because they're playing the state of Texas tonight, obviously, so it's not as far of a commute for a lot of their fans. But, you know, there's been a ton of Florida fans that we've seen, you know, walking up and down the San Antonio River Walk, and, you know, when we're going out to dinner and stuff, you can see that the Gator Nation is real, and there's a lot of people out here supporting this team. And, you know, Florida's been very thirsty for a good football team or basketball team for a long time, because it's been a while since they've really been at the top of their respective sports. And, you know, for the chance to win a national championship for the first time in 20 years, or almost 20 years, I think it's going to be a pretty fair share, but I would probably favor more towards Houston as far as the fan base goes, numbers wise. But the Alamo Dome can fit a lot of people, and it gets really loud in there. You know, it was weird. It's the first time I've watched basketball in person in a football stadium, and
right.
Where they sat us in the media, we were pretty far back, but we were still in front of tons of fans. So it was very interesting to see, and the raised floor is a little different. Even though we were raised up like probably be like the 200 section of a normal stadium, I still couldn't see the lines on the floor because of the raised court. And It's definitely a different viewing experience. It's pretty cool. I don't know how much tickets cost, but if you look up in the corners of the top decks, last rows, I don't know what they're seeing up there.
Zach Maskavich joining us. Zach, I was thinking about betting on Houston. I looked at my Magic 8 ball, and I was thinking of 8 3-pointers tonight, and I'm just wondering, will Lamar Jackson sue me for that?
Yeah, him and Dale Jr. will come after you. But now Alex Ovechkin's
what's up with your quarterback?
So he's number 8 as well.
Zach, Ballmer fan. What the O's Ravens? You got championships in your future, Zach?
Those are playing pretty bad right now. I don't know what's going on. They haven't won a series yet this year. You know, losing record already. I know it's very, very, very early.
Yeah.
Got to figure something out.
Had to talk a little Baltimore with Zach. Zach, thank you, man. Great to talk with you. It looks like you're doing great, so keep up the good work. Enjoy the game tonight, and we'll talk some football later on this year.
All right, thanks.
Chandler, Zach says hi.
Hey, Zach.
Zach Maskavich joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Good to catch up with our old buddy, formerly of Channel 9. We'll take a break, come back. Caiden Norman joins us. Talk a little spring football, a little hoops, and more. Got that on the way, plus Justin Hardy later on in today's show. We'll do our Fleet Feet rundown with Caiden Norman when we return after this.
I'm Morgan Ehlers here with Brian Cook. He's the comptroller with Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Talk a little bit about what you do from a sales and service standpoint.
We just see what everybody's circumstances are. Everybody's different. Credit scores are different. Lenders look for a lot of particulars, and we're here to help you. We try to offer a quality product, and we're here for you service-wise down the road, and we want to give you the discounts we like to offer our hometown people here and our family.
Greenville Motor Company and the new Greenville Auto World. We will earn your trust and business one vehicle vehicle at a time. Go online at driveherenow.com.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day, or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailor Show.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites: flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great deal on the phone you want or the phone plan that's right for you. 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
Whoa, that's like getting tickets to both a wrestling match and a figure skating show.
Yep, get both. 4 free phones of your choice plus 4 lines for $90, no trade-in needed. US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
This is Ryan McChrystal, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots? Get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi Spa for free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar Medi Spa on Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now, back to Clip.
Thank you, Hayden. Question for everyone. Let's say I'm on a trivia show and they offer a phone a friend. Hayden, what category of question would I use you for a phone a friend? What would be your specialty?
I don't want to say food or clothes.
Clothes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like clothing brand. Yeah, fashion. That's a good one. Food? What kind of food?
I don't know. I was thinking
I think I know plenty about food, okay?
Hey, now.
Fashion, though. I got you. How about you, Will? I was going to say hockey.
I mean, yeah, I probably know more than a good bit of people about hockey.
And more than a lot of people I hang out with, probably.
Yeah. Any sport. I mean, I keep pretty up to date with a lot of sports.
How about, okay, non-sports, because we got a bunch of sportos here, including Caiden Norman. Non-sports, what would be your strength?
Colognes, fragrances.
What?
I've been
huge topic.
So like,
squeeze me.
I can. I don't know. I'm just into like all the different houses and stuff like that. That's not another name for brands. They call them houses.
Oh, I was about to say you're breaking and entering to steal fragrances.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm learning about fragrances, different colognes, where they come from, and things like that. Like, I don't know.
Well, aren't you fancy?
I just thought of that. I've always wanted to be in like a perfume commercial.
Okay. What would you be in the commercial?
I don't know. You always see it on TV. They look very like exotic, like they're out somewhere pretty. Like I don't know. I just always thought
Okay.
it'd be really cool.
We could do a Pirate Radio perfume commercial for you.
Out in the tropical rainforest.
I didn't know that people live so different lives than I do.
Well, that's why I like to get to know people. Yeah. And so what would your specialty be?
Seinfeld or movies in general.
Okay.
I
so
feel like
you're
you wouldn't need me for Seinfeld though.
Nah. But
like, movies.
Okay. You watch a lot of movies.
A lot of movies.
All right, Chandler. You would not be my TV guy or movie guy.
Non-sport?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
What does the old Chandler know about?
Nothing. Oh, man.
Sales?
No. I don't know.
Dude, you gotta be more worldly.
I know. Need to get out more.
Yeah. All right. Well, think about that, Chandler. How about you?
Andy Griffith trivia.
Okay. If that comes up.
What kind of pie did
Full
Andy
House.
cook Andy and Barney in season 2, episode 7?
How about music? Anything music related?
Country music.
But you don't know words to songs. You find it amazing that people know lyrics.
No. So here's my problem. I know songs, but I forget who sings them.
Same thing. The 90s country, you can call me up.
How about this, Chandler? I'll call you after I'm on the show and tell you how it went.
Have your people call my people.
Yeah.
Rap and R&B.
Caiden, now you are an interesting guy.
I think I would be good at politics, political history, and geography.
I'm going to need that. Geography, I would need that.
Yeah.
So, like, are you on a trivia show coming up?
No, I just had a thought.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if we want more useful things than fragrances, I'd rap and R&B like knowledge. I mean, I feel like they ask.
Yeah, but you're not going to be my rap and R&B guy.
Well, like modern.
Okay, all right. I would need help on that. I could handle the 90s.
I gotta get a smell of our cologne guy over there. You wear anything good over there?
Get a sniff.
Get a sniff of you.
Hey, you mind coming in here and we get a good whiff of you?
Dolce & Gabbana light blue right now. But
Oh,
there you go.
That's crazy.
What do you think?
Oh, he's coming in.
Hey, you're right beside him. How does he smell? I can't hear you.
It faded by now, definitely.
Again, your mic's off. Good grief. All right. Moving on.
You gotta turn it up.
Your mic's off.
Let's get it.
Okay, y'all thinking I had to work this thing? No. But I was actually looking at a new perfume last night.
Fascinating.
Last night.
That does smell good.
Okay.
Does it smell
good.
Does it smell like the
you
beach?
You can tell it's faded, but
The beach.
I didn't know Billy flows with such a good-smelling gentleman.
You look like you stink.
Wow.
But
Go get on a mic.
looks may be deceiving.
They call him the Reek Geek,
The Reek Geek.
not the Greek Freak.
All right. So Saturday,
Dun, dun, dun.
7:09 p.m. Oh, sorry. Saturday, 4:42 p.m. I am getting my daughter something from Starbucks, which is 2 buildings down from Chipotle. And Caiden and I had a conversation about Moe's v. Chipotle. And I kind of poo-pooed Chipotle a little bit. But Caiden
Chipotle
likes
will
it.
make you do that.
And so I was like, Caiden, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get my order from Caiden, and I'm going to enjoy some Chipotle. So I text him Saturday, 4:42. What's your go-to Chipotle order? I texted him again Saturday, 7:09. Been standing at the register 2.5 hours. The line is out the door, almost to Highway 11. I need to order soon. I might be arrested. I text him at 10:23 this morning. I'm still at Chipotle. You want to come on the show today or tomorrow? He immediately responds, I'll be on today. He did give me his order, but I missed.
What is it?
Caiden's order.
You go bowl or burrito?
Is a bowl
with chips,
white rice, onions, peppers, chicken, mild. What's mild?
Sauce.
Like hot sauce.
Guac, corn, cheese. When I'm not on the health kick, I add light sour cream and queso.
Nice.
How was it?
He hasn't had it yet.
He got it this morning at 10 a.m.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. How was it?
I have not yet gotten the Caiden.
To be fair, I've spent all day Saturday with my parents. I haven't seen my parents in quite some time, sadly. But I was hanging out, and all I saw was this message, like a notification. It says, I'm standing out the door. I've been here for 2 hours. Like, this has to be the wrong number. I was like, he definitely didn't mean to text me. So my bad there.
So you saw it was from me, and you saw that and thought, this is a wrong.
I was like, that has to be a wrong number. Like, what's he mean by all this? Highway 17? Like, what's he talking about? He's been at Chipotle for 2 hours? Like, that doesn't seem right.
In line.
So you read the whole damn thing and just didn't respond. Hey, Chandler, I love a good ghost. So I appreciate your ghost game.
Were you really there for that long, though?
No.
Oh.
I was just being
But
fun.
you thought about going back later.
No.
He was pulling your leg.
If you would have responded in that moment,
You
I
might
would
have.
have gotten Chipotle that night.
Again.
Instead, what did I eat that night? Tiebreakers? What did that trainer say? Had Tiebreakers Friday, had chicken fried rice last night. What did I eat Saturday?
Spaghetti?
Nah, I don't recall.
If it's not a sponsor, don't mention it. Jamie brings up a good point. Sean, these are all non-sponsors. Get on this guy.
How about make a sale?
Oh, for Chipotle? I can't say it.
Yeah. Make a sale.
You know what I like? Warren's hot dogs.
Warren's hot dogs.
That's right.
Jamie said I prefer Chico's over Chipotle and Moe's.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. All right, Caiden, you are happy to be in 5th place in our bracket standings. Now, one would ask, why happy about 5th?
Why would he be happy?
If you ain't first, you're last. Because Caiden had the Johnnies winning it all. So
I did.
His tournament ended kind of quickly, but to have you with 80 points here, just 10 back of the leader, not so bad.
Not so bad. Pretty good, actually. And J-Bone, me and him both have the Johnnies, right?
Yeah.
You're hanging out in 7th, a little behind me.
You're hanging out there.
I love hanging out.
You're hanging out with me, P. Mace, and Jenny.
Sounds like a great group.
I would think I'd be in the bottom half, but I'll take 5th place.
Well, I mean, you got to look at the bottom half and be like, all right, yeah, I can probably guess games better than those.
I would say you lose the Johnnies early, you end up in 5th place.
Or 7th.
That's elite ball knowledge.
You
for the
looking
rest of
more
the tournament.
bottom half or top half?
I was just saying,
Generally
like,
speaking.
I mean, I can beat Wes and Bryce.
Okay. Were you shocked that Duke lost that game the other night?
I always cheer for Kelvin Sampson. And that Houston team, I watched that earlier this season when they played Kansas. It was like double overtime, and they came back in that wild fashion. So I was like, if they sink a 3 here and Duke misses a free throw, they might be in it, and that's exactly what they did.
I was texting a coach the other night, Sean.
Oh, cool.
In fact, if you want to read it, I'm not going to say who it is, but if you want to read his response as the coach, you can. I said, watching Houston kind of reminds me of watching some of your blank teams. A bunch of warriors, a bunch of dogs with talent, of course.
Funny.
And he said,
Funny you say that. Kelvin Sampson is the one.
You gonna
coach,
read
if
it?
I had to tell a prospective player what to expect at FC is to watch videos of him in practice.
that's how he talks.
Oh, I didn't even hear what he said. I was sitting right next to him.
Exactly.
It was Larry Williford who said he loves some Kelvin Sampson.
He is the man.
And then he said, toughness beats talent at 11:58 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Dang, that's right when the game ended.
He was fired up. But yeah, man, I love watching those Houston teams play. I picked them. This is the second time I think I've had them going all the way in my bracket, and I hope they get it done tonight.
Yeah, and
Really
it's
do.
not hard to cheer against Duke. Who actually was cheering for Duke here?
I mean, certainly Duke is Duke. But yeah, I was not cheering for him.
Nope.
No. I enjoy watching Cooper Flagg play.
I do.
I don't really. Like,
Why?
well, I mean, really, I've just watched ECU basketball this year, but I don't know. Just watching them Saturday, it was like,
What does that have to do with anything?
I haven't seen him a lot, but the games I have seen of Duke, I just haven't enjoyed Cooper Flagg.
J-Bone doesn't like elite players.
That's sad.
Given the teams that I cheer for, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
There we go.
So you don't want the Hornets to get Cooper Flagg?
I would love if they got Cooper Flagg.
Oh, okay.
He just needs to get better and more flashy and entertaining.
He's the player of the year.
Oh, you like a flashy player?
I don't know.
You like a little Jason Williams?
Yeah.
To use a player from a long time ago.
Cooper Flagg, player of the year as a freshman. Name the other 3 freshmen that have done that.
Carmelo Anthony?
Kevin Durant?
Yes, that's one.
Not Carmelo?
Yeah, there's 4 of them, including Flagg.
Wait.
Is Carmelo one of them?
No.
Okay.
I said no.
No, you didn't.
I said no.
Who was supposed to be our sports knowledge guy? That's Billy Flows. He should know that, right?
Who are the 4?
Who are we phoning?
Who are the 4 freshmen that have won Player of the Year?
All right, can you give me a time span? Is it since 2000?
Magic Johnson.
I have them.
Magic Johnson.
No, did you look them up?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear the question.
Then how do you have
I
them?
actually didn't look them up.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Head.
I want to say it starts with Kevin Durant.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, don't say them yet, Flows. All right, come on. We should get this easy. Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis is
DeMarcus
correct.
Cousins.
No.
John Wall.
No.
Greg Oden.
No.
Missing the most obvious one.
Jason Tatum.
Yes. No.
Markelle Fultz.
No.
Ben Simmons.
No.
That was a dope
Michael
guess.
Jordan.
Give the year, Will.
2019.
Oh, yeah.
I'm way better at stuff that happened. If you gave me 1996, I'd be better. John Wallace from Syracuse.
2019, he was a phenom.
Oh, Zion?
Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
All right, so there's one more?
That's it. Flag's the 4th one.
Okay. This has been Chan's Trivia. No Cade Cunningham?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't even think they made the tournament, did they? Oklahoma State?
No, they made it the year after he left.
All right. Jamie said the Hornets just signed a college tight end.
Hey,
unserious.
You mean the Panthers?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, got that.
You got that completely turned around. So the Panthers signed a college power forward.
Jamie, you're done for the day.
You are unserious, sir.
Yeah.
I like that. Like I knew what he meant, but I totally got the reference. Like I love that actually.
The Hornets just signed a college tight end. Wow, that is completely opposite.
He is actually correct. The Panthers signed a tight end who used to play center in college.
Yeah, but he said the Hornets.
He said the Hornets.
Jamie said the Hornets just signed a college tight end. It's backwards. The Panthers signed a college power forward who's 6'9". Played at Coastal Carolina.
Okay.
Played at Coastal Carolina.
Chandler, you pumped?
I'm pumped, dude.
Hey, I mean, you lose, what's his name? Ian Thomas.
Dude, I always wanted to see RJ play football. Like a Brian Dawkins.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be a great safety.
Just, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh, we got a football guy here.
Listen, basketball guys playing football is just totally different than football guys playing basketball. And I'm not a guy who would be playing basketball, but
or football.
Oh, wow. But a lot of times you see like the basketball guys, they're athletic, but they're playing basketball because maybe when they're younger they don't like to get hit.
I understand that, but RJ's so chiseled.
I know he is.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
A free safety?
Yeah.
Good gracious.
He has to come down. Well, he better come down and make a hit.
Strong side.
Got to make those hits.
Got to make a hit.
Does he want to hit?
I feel like RJ Felton would want to go and hit somebody with pads on.
Yeah, he's a competitor.
I don't know.
And
I mean, basketball players are competitors.
And I feel like
he's a tougher player.
You put him on the field, you tell him what to do, he's going to give you it all.
I do like your pushback, though.
I don't
like, hey, keep these guys out of my sport. My sport is sacred. Dogs.
Basketball guys, they're most likely not going to be as physical as a football player.
They're walking in the gym and their warm-ups and their Gatorades and their, let me put on a different pair of shoes now. And okay, I feel you, Caiden. I like that.
But I have seen some
RJ's
guys.
soft. Call him soft.
I'm not gonna call him soft.
RJ, come in.
I'm just questioning.
Ladies and gentlemen, RJ Felton's here.
I'm just questioning it.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say I want to see Jay Shane on the football field, although he would be NFL MVP.
Yeah, wide receiver, he feels like.
Yeah.
And so you're going to go to a Panthers game this year. This guy's going to make a catch, and you're going to be like,
I don't think he makes it past.
No, absolutely not.
He's got a better chance of catching a pass from Holton Ahlers than he does Bryce Young.
But what about a story that would be?
That would be. Good numbers from Isaiah Winstead.
Yeah.
Saw him catch the ball a couple of times before I left for home yesterday.
Did you guys watch that full game?
I didn't watch a single second of it.
I watched Stallions Panthers at the Buck Friday night. Horrible.
Okay.
Some of the worst football I've ever seen in my life.
Holton might not like hearing this. I never sat down and watched a full X. Is it UFL, XFL?
UFL.
I forget.
Don't crap on him.
I always forget what letters it is. But I was like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I really feel like Holton's going to get the action today. I'm going to be a good friend. And I've never watched a full game. I had nothing to do. So I sat down, and I was like, okay, there's some things I like about this. One, I love the review process. Super fast, super quick. I know this is old people. I love just hearing the players. You know what I hated? What did they play? Who did they play?
No, it wasn't them.
Roughnecks, Houston.
Roughnecks, yeah, Houston. Oh my God. I can't remember his name. Anthony, the quarterback there.
Santander?
No, he played at Oregon. He played at Oregon a few years ago. He is so bad.
Anthony Brown?
Junior?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Anthony Brown Jr. He just fell off a cliff. He needs to retire. That offense was so trash. And the play calling was just awful from that Houston team.
Didn't they win?
No, they lost.
Oh, we're 2-0.
Yeah, it was 11-9, right?
11-9.
Oh my God!
It was a golden scoregami.
And then
I will forget that game.
All the unders are hitting.
You like that?
All the unders are smacking the XFL
Oh,
or UFL, whatever.
I need
it
to
is.
think about that.
Yeah.
Where were you when the world stopped turning?
Oh, come on, man. Hey, shut up. Keeping it country.
Alan Jackson shirt.
Official member of the fan club.
All right, 2-0. Arlington Renegades.
Anyways, bet the under if you're going to bet on UFL.
All right. What are you betting tonight?
Nothing today.
All right. I got a massive future on Houston and a little +5.5. I'm trying to middle it. If I could get a Houston win by 1-5.
What I might do is I might do like an alternate line on baseball and then a national championship game. I've been heavy on the alternate line, 3-leggers recently.
Okay.
What do you get, like Giants +3.5?
No, what I'll usually do is like tonight, take the Padres. They're favorites, but you could take the Padres probably like +1.5. You're going to get it for like 390 probably.
Yeah.
Minus 390. Take that. Maybe the Giants as well. Get around the same range. And then take Houston, because I like Houston tonight. Put them at plus probably 8.5. And you're going to get a parlay per +130s probably. So it's not a bad odds.
No, there is.
It doesn't hurt to double your money.
Never. We'll take a break. We'll come back. You'll hear my interview with Justin Hardy when we return. Pirate Radio Live after this.
At Riley's Army, our mission is to provide support to children with cancer and their families in North Carolina. From emotional support to financial assistance, we are here to ensure no family faces this journey alone. Guided by faith and a commitment to love and service, Riley's Army invites you to join us. Volunteer, donate, or spread the word. Together we can make a lasting difference. Visit RileysArmy.com to learn more. That's RileysArmy.com.
Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gakwe, and our mission at Michaels & Gakwe is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gakwe are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Greenville, are you ready for the biggest beauty event of the year? Beauty Bar Medi Spa Spring Extravaganza is coming soon. From March 24th to April 4th, get exclusive savings on Botox, fillers, skin bead, painless laser hair removal, advanced lasers, and more. Expert care, stunning results, a glow you'll love. This is your time to shine. Appointments fill up fast. Call at 252-752-1406 or visit beautybarmedispa.com to book your free consultation today. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, where confidence begins.
UBE and PirateWear.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Pirate Radio.
You know, for having such a bleak outlook on pirates, you're well on your way to becoming one.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide excellent dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michael and Gateway can handle all your dental needs, including cleanings, crowns, fillings, sedation dentistry, and cosmetic needs such as braces and implants. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Bring your smile to us at Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates. Now, back to Clip.
That was a good groove. Thank you, Aiden. And I was thinking, like, what's your go-to dance move? Like, we would just say, all right, dance. I think mine is, like, left hand out, right hand making some sort of smacking motion.
Yeah.
That's just like my instinct.
That's your signature.
Well, what's your go-to? Can you play that song again real quick, Will? I want to see what Chandler. All right, just give me your go-to. All right, head is nodding. Head nodding.
All right. Then I think about
shoulders moving
back and forth.
All right, head nodding, shoulders moving back and forth.
And now we're starting to kind of get a little like this, right?
You're kind of smooth.
All right, and now I'm just kind of.
It's not a lot of movement, but like it all works.
No, you got to be chill about it.
Yeah,
the vibes have to be there.
It's like that, pretty good. Like that kid in the club with the sunglasses on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. See that video?
Is that what they play at the baseball game on the video?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's funny.
I tell you what. Let's save Justin Hardy till tomorrow.
And let's dance the rest
because we need to get our Fleet Feet rundown, and I've got to ask you guys your go-to moves. Jarrett, what's yours?
Is it the Charleston where like you walk in the box?
I don't know. Let's hit the music. I want to like.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, that's what we're all doing. Like I'm doing my move. Chandler's doing his move.
And now we're having a party.
Oh my goodness gracious! That is Grandpa with his walker. So you're walking.
I don't have a lot of space.
Hey, I added something to my repertoire.
What you got?
Snaps.
Snaps.
You know, I mowed a lawn, shop for the groceries.
Okay.
Did a sprinkler.
Hayden, how about you?
Sometimes it just depends. Like, depends on what song it is. Like, I just like free dance, do whatever comes to my head, or like I'll tap my foot, almost like boots or something. Do like a little like square.
Don't girls like to like put their arms in the air?
Yes, like if it's a really like good like upbeat song.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Dude, I am vibing.
Will, I gotta ask you.
I'm kind of with Chandler on this.
Okay.
Like,
well, hey, let's see.
Like I'm not a dancer, but like if I'm going to vibe to a song, I'm going along with Chandler's vibe here.
I like when Chandler does the Terry and puts it in reverse.
Back that thing up.
Put it in the reverse, Terry.
Yeah. Chandler's smooth with it. I like that.
I need to get out on the dance floor more.
Do you?
I don't have a lot of moves.
Just to gain some new moves.
Yeah.
Jamie asking if anybody does the robot.
Nah.
Oh, you can never go wrong with a little, like, maybe like a little shimmy up front and go to the back a little bit and then maybe shimmy up the front again.
Now you look like you're, is that electric sliding a little bit?
Yeah, maybe like a little.
Because you go up and
then
back.
you say, hey, come here often. The music went off.
Oh, when you go in, you drop a line.
Yeah.
You go back,
And
you
you
hear
go
the
back.
response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here often?
No.
Oh, you want me to leave? That's fine. Oh, you want me to walk away?
Sure.
Fleet Feet rundown. We're talking dance moves today. How you feel about line dancing, Hayden? You do that stuff?
I don't do it a lot, but I don't mind it.
Yeah. They still do that at the Buck?
Oh, yeah. I think it's Thursdays.
That's pretty cool. I like that they have a variety of things there.
Yeah.
Something every night.
The paint and sip thing, they got a Dowdy Ficklin Stadium one coming up you could do. I think towards the end of the month.
Ooh.
I'm not going to do it, but it seems interesting.
Now, are you painting from a blank canvas?
I think it's like traced onto it, and it's like a, hey, now we're going to do.
Just keep it within the lines.
And
then you'll be fine.
Is that Ricky Van Shelton?
I don't know, but Jamie said J-Bone is dancing to the 30s.
Yeah.
I love a baby. I love
The Charleston Choo Choo.
Yeah.
Come on down to the...
All right. Any more dance-related questions? What's the best dance song, Sean?
The best dance song.
Like for you, would it be a "Give Me Just a Little More Time"? Like
Give me just a little more time.
Give me just a little more. Would it be a beach music? Would it be booty dancing?
I wanna put on my boogie shoes.
Or like, let me ride that donkey, let me ride that donkey, like what? Probably beach music for you?
Yeah, beach music for me for sure. When I'm not listening to 92.7 FM here in Greenville, I found another station that plays beach music. And with the weather starting to warm up a little bit, I have been jamming out to that.
Yesterday was a nice day for beach music. A little warm, had a nice breeze rolling.
Yeah, and a cold drink.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
A little nice cold ice cold beer.
Love to hear some chairman of the board live back in their hay with General Johnson.
Oh, what we got here?
I don't know if there's any cursing in this.
Oh, that's
yeah. Give me that donkey butt. Any song that starts with "Give me that donkey butt," you know it's a hit.
Yeah.
Fleet Feet Rundown. A-Harp, tell us about our friends at Fleet Feet.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, they run for you.
Thank you, Alex Harper. Wait, whoa, Alex. Hey, it'll smash. Best bet for tonight. Will, what do you think about the under? Because I've already locked it in.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I don't know how.
I think I got 142.5.
It'll be about, can Houston stop Florida's offense?
Man, I got it at a good price. It's 140.5 now. So
to the extent that they've been able to stop everyone else. Florida's their biggest offensive challenge since like Texas Tech.
I thought Duke was a pretty big offensive challenge.
I mean, yeah, I guess hindsight's 20/20. But going into that, I guess we were saying the same thing. But I mean, I guess that would lead you to take the under anyway. So
sounds like you don't love it. What would be your favorite play tonight?
Who's favored?
Florida -1.5.
I'd take Houston plus the point.
Florida now -1.
Ooh.
Sean, favorite play of the night?
Give me Houston first half.
Ooh, I love a good first half.
Plus 0.5.
All right. Jared.
Got it at -120.
I'll take Florida first to 10 points.
All right. I had a nice little Auburn race to 10 the other night. Those are so fun.
Yeah.
I might get in on a race to 10. Those are good. Chon got a little money to play with there.
Oh, I got some.
Don't talk about another man's money, but Chon's got a little money to play with.
I got a little house money.
Got a little money to play with in there. You going to do something with the championship?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Houston first half. I might go Houston money line. Ooh. Start doing my shimmy.
Good Lord.
What else on the rundown today? I'll do a National Day update. Anything else in sports on this National Championship Monday?
Topics.
What do we got? We got. I don't see anything.
We have nothing.
Cool.
What did you think we were
How many
have?
topics do we have? None.
We had 3 on a graphic.
What were they?
National Championship.
Spring football.
Did you put it up?
Is it up there?
Well, I just did because I was waiting for the QK network.
Well, when he plays the Alex Harper thing, that's the cue.
She's learning.
Yeah, thank you.
3.5
She's
months in.
learning.
No, 4 months in.
It is Girl Me Too Day.
Girl Me Too.
Oh,
it's breaking down divisions among women of all walks of life. This day reminds each woman they have all carried similar burdens and struggles. By lifting each other up, women can mend the past, make a better future for the children. Hayden, make sure that, you know, I know how you women are. You looking over there like she thinks she's all fancy and stuff, but you gotta, y'all are all women. You know what I'm saying?
And today was for what?
It's Me Too Day.
It is National Girl Me Too Day.
Girl Me Too.
Girl, Me Too Day.
I ain't never heard of that.
I know, they're all stupid. That's why we do this, to see all the stupid days.
What else we got?
National IEP Writing Day. I'm not even going to click on that.
What is that? ICUP,
I'm not going to
what?
click on it. It is National No Housework Day.
All right.
I'm down.
You know what? I was going to do laundry. Guess what? No, I'm not.
It's National Coffee Cake Day.
Nah. Drake's coffee cake.
J-Bone, guess what today is?
National Beer Day.
National Beer Day.
I feel like this
I thought
is
that
like,
was the other day.
Yeah, every
I
day.
thought it was the past 2 months.
Randall/Tyler said it was Saturday.
Yeah, I feel like this one could be just about any day. I think I'm okay with coffee cake, though.
Drake's coffee cake's very good.
Love the Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Love the Drake. Let's take our final break. Good Fleet Feet rundown, boys.
That was awesome. And that was awesome.
By the way,
wow.
I was all in on the Braves on Friday. They won 10-0.
Heck yeah.
Oh, DaBaby. Why is DaBaby on the rundown?
Oh, he's going to be at Still Life.
He is coming to Still Life on April 29th.
God,
Why?
I hate to be an old man.
No, that's Lil Baby. Sorry.
But, boy, they got some dumb names.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Dirty Old Bastard?
You almost got it.
Old Dirty Bastard.
Ghostface Killer.
Do not talk about the baby like that. Our
Charlotte legend.
Our fellow Charlotte Hornet fan.
Cool. They suck, he sucks, you suck.
You don't even know the baby like that.
Back after this.
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see us at Integrity Home Mortgage at our new location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
Hey, Pirate Nation. This is Parker Bird for my friends at Shimmer Boutique. New spring arrivals are here from all your favorite brands like Kinder Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and a lot more. Shop now at shimmerboutique.online.com and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is your place to get your very own Parker Bird shirt, available in youth and adult sizes. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutique.online.com. Go Pirates.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time for bats, balls, and turkey calls. Working on that grand slam? Swing into turkey season with a perfect shotgun to knock that gobbler out of the park. Brite, Mossberg, Weatherby, Savage, Beretta, Rossi, CVA, and Browning, you name it, we've got it. Choose from the largest selection in Eastern NC. We'll make you blow fans away. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
It's not the amount of power. Ooh. It's the size of our tower. Pirate Radio. We are the voice of the pirate nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The Dow was down 349 points and closed at 37,965. The NASDAQ was up 15 at 15,603, and the S&P slipped just 11 points, closed at 5,062. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors stock market report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
I enjoyed my time with everyone today. Hope y'all did the same.
It's fun.
Had a blast.
John will check in with you at Clark LeClaire tomorrow.
Yeah, I will be here for the start of the show.
Right.
Then I'll split, go out to Clark LeClaire Stadium. Pirate Radio will have their truck out there, so come out and see us. We'll have some pirate beverages for you, maybe some swag. So come out and see us.
Let's see if we can get an NC State guest on the show to talk about their baseball team tomorrow.
I know a guy.
I know two.
All right. I will check in with you guys. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Caiden. I'm going to say go Cougars, man. I want to see Kelvin Sampson do it.
Let's do
and
it.
For me personally, it would be nice. So
luck, buddy.
Go Houston. Let's see what happens tonight. We'll talk to you Tuesday, 3 o'clock. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live for the crew. I'm Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the pirate nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM.